Michael wasn't. Michael, how many sessions did you miss?
Like a lot.
Oh, okay. What's the
Last I
last
was
thing you
here, we
remember happening?
teleported to what?
What's the last thing you remember happening?
We teleported to Kotd, and that was it.
The,
Okay.
the last thing was Lumi.
Yep.
Yeah, Lumi also
Lumi's
happened.
back. So your party traveled into Kiradinival. Instead of trying to deceive your way in, you eventually were just like, "Hey, where's Avarice? Bring us to her. Bring, make us meet somehow."
Okay.
What did Dylan tell you? I think he conveyed in more or less words that Avarice had a telepathic bond to a few of the guards, and she already knew that you guys were here, and she said, "Come on down." And Dylan led you guys to a secret ladder. Ooh, it went
Secret letter.
under the care where Avarice was waiting. Have I been saying Avarice or Astrid?
Avarice.
Okay, good. Good for me. Uh, let's see. You guys talked to Avarice. Avarice was like, "Don't worry about everything. I have it all handled." And then blew up a bomb that she had uh, waiting. It was a delayed blast fireball. You guys smote her where she stood, but she escaped because Levistus stuff. You know Levistus.
We do.
I'm saying, Michael, do you know Levistus?
I know this is from
Okay,
some
just
other game.
yeah, perfect. I mean, there were hints all around that this was a cult of Levistus, and an obvious statue that was like, "Hey, look, a devil in ice."
Yeah, that checks out.
Astrid pointed out to you, but you solved that problem, I guess, and then all teleported directly into the forge, fought the Charlie Dragon, fought Zardarok, fought Klondorn, won the battle, I guess. And then what did you guys just teleport back to Bryn Shander?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just swept through our first 40 sessions, I think, on the second go around. Arriving in Bryn Shander, you guys went to go talk to Keith to try and finally get answers out of. You finally got answers out of him. He's working for Damarith, a lich. Yeah. And an entire hour's worth of information also.
Okay.
But that's the basics.
Those who wouldn't have
Uh,
listened.
he died, and then you guys took all his stuff. Met up with Velen Harpel, bought magic items. So I guess if there's any magic items you want to buy, you have the opportunity right now.
Eh,
Velen invited you all to. Velen was annoyed that you guys didn't get her book.
that checks
With all
out.
the basically all her notes about all timelines. And then she invited you to come down to Candlekeep, where she has the Arcane Brotherhood has a what's it called? Observatory. She says, "We'll figure out where we stand on our timeline, I guess." And then you all teleported. There's no one in the observatory. Any magic items you want, Michael? Anything I missed out,
Yeah,
everybody?
I'm chill.
On the recap? Did I move you all to this new sheet?
Jeff did see a creepy face.
I
Try
saw
to
a
shoot it.
ghost and shot Silas.
Yeah, things are pretty bad on the other side of the room too, if I remember correctly.
Uh, Jeff saw a face sink into the ground was the last thing that happened. Bozu, can you see yourself on this page?
Yes.
Okay. Kit Fisto and Kerrigan both scream in fear and run outside. Wow. Yeah, that makes it easier. All right. Perfect. I'm just gonna do this real fast. There we go, perfect. So last thing that happened, you guys were like, why isn't anyone here? Valen said, I'm gonna go check upstairs. You found an empty pantry, an empty workstation. Jeff heard incoherent whispers and then shot Silas. What do you guys want to do?
Shoot, Silas.
All right.
I
No,
apologize,
what?
Silas.
Why did you shoot me?
There was a ghost! And I point at the ground.
Where no ghost is.
Are you insane?
Oh no,
Yes.
guys! I got a new spell, Feeble Mind. I think that's what's going on here.
Oh my god.
No, I think there are ghosts here, and I'm sorry, but I thought arrows would hit ghosts. I forgot ghosts beat arrows in that classic children's game. Ghost, arrows, fireball.
Do arrows beat Fireball? I'm not familiar with your 10 Towns games.
No, nothing beats arrows. I don't know why people choose arrows. It's overwhelmingly fireball. Anyways, I'm gonna run out and just be like, I think Velen needs protection, and I'm going to start running.
Oh, I almost forgot. Hang on. It's currently Uktar the 25th. Just afternoon. There we go. Sorry. My bad.
I'm gonna
Velen
read
Harpel.
mine.
Oh. Okay.
Like, I want to see if he actually thought it was a ghost or if this was an attempted assassination.
Okay. What's Jeff thinking surface level right now, Zach?
I think he's thinking, ghost, gotta protect Velen. Wait, she controls the dead. Never mind, and he stops and then turns back to protect Silas.
Huh.
And then I think I'm just gonna start yelling, "Hey, Velen, there are dead things around. I guess, maybe. You're welcome."
I'm just checking the dynamic lighting layer right now. Michael, can you see right now?
I can see.
Oh. Good for you.
I look happy and healthy,
That's good.
if you ever
Let me
care
just
to ask.
let me just change that real fast.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Oh, vision is. Is there a light source somewhere? Okay.
If it's easier, I can
Not Jeff
just
tried
cast
to
Dark Vision.
assassin.
Dynamic lighting on. Daylight mode on. There we go. All right.
Yeah, wait, Silas, are you going deeper into my mind?
There we go. That's
why
better.
not?
What do I roll for that?
It is a
Wisdom, I believe. And also, Jeff will know you're reading his mind.
7.
yeah, and it's with charisma. That's fine.
It's charisma?
That's
Oh, then
yeah.
5.
No, it's not. No, like it's against my charisma
Oh.
DC, not my intelligence. But that still is gonna lose.
Yeah, inside you're just like, he's having flashbacks to Luskin just fighting zombies and
Okay.
like towards undead. So he is very much in the like, I hate this shit.
Interesting.
Uh,
We'll stop
yeah.
reading Jeff's mind.
Hey, someone was just reading my mind.
It was me.
Oh,
Hit me.
okay.
I
I
just
haven't seen
wanted to
anything dead.
check if anything was messing with your mind.
There.
It's
So
me,
Derek,
Velen
just
Harpel. If oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so just to be clear, you intentionally turned off the lights.
I did. It is dark in here.
Okay, great. Sorry, Velen.
Boy, it's dark in here. I'm about to go up the stairs.
Oh, we shouldn't go alone. If there are possibly dead things lurking around.
I'm gonna cast light on Bozu.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why are there dead things lurking around?
I don't know. That's what Jeff thinks.
There are ghosts.
Jeff shot a ghost, by which I mean he shot me. But he does actually think there are ghosts.
I was the ghost.
Okay,
No,
well,
I'm
try
not a
not to be
ghost.
so
He
scared
just
all the
thought I
time,
was a
Jeff.
ghost.
But
And Valen's gonna walk up the stairs.
you know, Velen's always hot and cold. Oh wait, she doesn't like me in this campaign yet, or in this timeline yet. Shit.
Yet.
Valen doesn't like anyone. From experience.
Kind of fair. I'm gonna
Derek, can I
follow
leave?
Velen.
Same.
I'll follow track.
Jeff, you gave me light of a sort, correct?
Yeah, the spell, the cantrip light.
Cool. Derek, can I see something?
What was happening? Light 2020? Okay, perfect. Yes, what's up?
I would like to see. Oh, thank you.
That's what I was doing. Track, you head to the stairs. Checking my dynamic lighting layer to remember which way the staircase goes. Perfect.
How's we going?
Track, as you step into this second layer of the observatory, you see a big I just blanked on the word. What's the big planet thing that you're looking at right? An orrery?
Planetarium.
A
I think it's
model.
yeah. Good. You got it.
Or
Everyone going up the stairs or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
Astrid goes up the stairs. It's crazy.
Same.
I'm copying and pasting as fast as I can. Wham, bam, Delito. Perfect. Define orrery. Orrery. A mechanical model of the solar system, or just the sun, earth, moon, used to represent the relative position of motions. You're looking at a magnificently sized, 30-foot, huge floating orrery, a telescope, a staircase leading up to a balcony, lots of shelves and things, big telescope. I bet you can't tell that I wrote this description myself. There is a dark figure hovering in front of the telescope.
Is it this guy?
Yeah, it is. It's holding a book. Its body itself, the form it is taking, it's kind of this swirling mass of darkness.
I
Seems
ready
bad.
my bow.
Oh, okay.
I don't shoot. I just ready my bow.
What did you say, Mel?
This seems bad.
It claps the book shut, and it sinks into the ground.
Okay, that's what I was talking about. That happened earlier.
Huh.
Can I do some kind of like arcana check or something to see if I know what this is?
You can make a religion check.
Okay.
And Velen's going to do the same. Oof.
If I may, I'd love to make one of those as well.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Then you can make it with disadvantage. You too, Jeff.
Cool.
Ozu too. Whoever's.
Whoever's what?
If you're proficient in religion and Arcana, you can make a straight roll.
2 8s.
Where's my religion button for Velen? Velen also got an 8. Velen turns to your group and says, "It's me, Velen Hypau. This seems bad. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, this is worse than I've ever anticipated. So I need you to tell me." She turns to you, Silas. Why are you two on top of each other? Turns to you, Silas. How many times did you go back in time and not include me?
This is the only time that I'm aware of.
She stares at the rest of you.
Yeah, this is the
We don't
only
remember
time.
anything. The last time before this one was a TPK, except for you.
Right. I told you that.
Yes, you did.
Do you recognize that thing?
No.
Oh,
But
good.
usually there's people here to greet me and they say, we've been plotting the chart of the Ebon Star. Don't worry. It's still in the sky over there. And right now there's just spooky ghosts. So, you know, I assume things are bad right now.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So, does this planetarium tell me anything about astrology?
You can go look at the orrery.
I'm looking at the orrery.
Yeah, are you trying to figure something out or what?
Guys, what do we want to know? This is the best star chart I've had in a while.
I want to approach and just see if it looks like my map of space.
Yeah, it's a pretty good duplication.
Nice.
I mean, you'd recognize it as the same solar system.
Derek, you said there was the smoke form was holding a book.
Mm-hmm.
Did it drop the book or take the book?
The book dropped.
I'm gonna go pick it up and hand it over to Silas.
Okay.
Hey, Silas. The ghost was holding this.
I'm gonna flip open the book. Isn't a language I can read?
Nice. Hang on. Oh my
Sorry.
god. Michael,
I'm
calm
sorry.
down. You're next to Candlekeep.
I'm looking at my new
Candlekeep is on a
spells.
cliff, Michael. Hang on. Silas. Reading. Make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw? Okay.
Yeah. As you flip open the book to there's just like mad scrawlings in there. You've opened the Joker's notebook. It's that type of writing.
Yikes.
Yep. Let's see, what else was I doing? So, let's see. Jeff, you moved up here. Grab that. We'll say.
And then I moved back to give
Yep.
it to Silas.
I'm just gonna go home. Let's see. Do that. Let's see. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy.
There's not really I don't think there can be a surprise round because they're not hidden. No, they're hidden, so they get advantage. There's no surprise because you already saw them. They're not hidden group. How do I do this?
Got a classic Poser initiative roll today. Solid
I
2.
say we're all rolling really well.
Same. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for my DMPC, Velen Harpel. Cool. Good job, Velen. Velen might actually have disadvantage on initiative rolls. Okay. I'm playing in dark mode for the first time. It's
Hey,
nice.
yo.
All right, so let's see. One attack on Jeff here. Jeff, my good boy.
Yeah. My AC right now would be 18 because I said I had my bow out.
Oh, it does get advantage because it's hidden from you. There's nothing you have that, like, they don't benefit from being hidden or anything like that, is it? Do
Nope,
you have
I
that?
don't think so.
Okay. It does crit then.
Fuck!
Getting right to it.
Yeah, you take 20. It's all psychic damage. 24 psychic damage.
Ow! My mind!
Let's see. I think I put this on the field then. As it just reaches out and touches you. You guys see that first Fantastic Beast movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah.
it was the second one. This
You
is
don't
this is
know.
like that swirling, I don't know what they called it. This
Oh,
is like
yeah.
that thing.
Okay. That makes sense.
Is it Ezra Klein in Hawaii? Or Ezra Miller?
Yeah. Why is he in Hawaii?
Oh, he's just
That-
in Hawaii. It's like a
oh.
thing.
Yeah, actually, this is exactly that. Good job, Michael. I want to give you I want to give you inspiration for
I'll take it.
once the pieces click. That's very funny. And then 2 attacks on Mel here. Actually, let's do this instead. 1 attack at advantage, 21 to hit track.
That hits.
14 psychic damage to you as its hand, I don't know, passes through your form.
Ouch.
Put that there. And this other one, it's gonna go ahead and float up through the floor as it turns to you, Mel, and starts whispering to you.
Say.
It's are you listening to it?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Let's see.
I'm calling to remind you about your car's extended warranty.
You take 4 psychic damage, and I need you to use your reaction to attack. Oh, no one. We'll see Jeff. Go ahead and make a bow attack against Jeff, please.
Doesn't hit.
Blam! Jeff blasts your arrow to the ground. Where's my notes? They're on the map, that's right. And I will whisper something to you, Mel. There we go, perfect.
Nice.
I'm gonna do some nice behind the scenes stuff real fast. This goes here. Okay, Jeff, what are you doing?
Perfect. Are you ready, Derek?
I don't think I'm prepared.
Okay, perfect. Bonus action. Some of my Jekko up top. Normal action. Some of my duplicity below it. Action surge. I'm
Mhm.
going to attack 4 times using with one of mine unleash incarnations. So all of these are going to be at advantage, and I'm going to be swinging. I'm going to put away my bow and get out my Charlin Great Axe.
Oh boy.
Wait, I don't know if that'll do necrotic. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I wouldn't know any better. I'm just gonna assume necrotic will work on this thing. So I'm just gonna do my Charlin Great Axe, and it'll be 4 attacks all at advantage.
Funnily enough, there's a Ash of War in Elden Ring that is exactly the same thing you're doing right now.
I'm sorry, that shouldn't have been disadvantage. So the first one was a 24, the second one was a nat 20, the third one was a 20, and the last one was a 15 to hit.
Yeah, those all hit.
Okay, so then that's 22 necrotic, or 22 for the first one, 11 of that is necrotic. The second one, the crit was a 12 on the die, so do you want me
Oh,
to re-roll
yeah.
the die or double
You
it?
can just roll another d12.
Okay, and then what about the 3d6 necrotic? Do you want me to re-roll those too?
Yeah.
Because those would double as well. All right, so the d12 was 6, and then the 3d6 were another 8.
Okay.
The
The
third
math.
attack, sorry, third attack did
Yeah,
14.
I mean, I've got it all in chat.
Okay. Yeah. So Jeff just goes off.
A bunch of Jeffs appear and they all swing at this thing, and it does split apart into a bunch of threads of darkness that just dissipate.
The Jeff's high five. That's my turn.
Weird.
Like
Actually, no, that's not my turn. My Jekko for its free action is going to move over here, and that is my turn.
okay. Astrid.
Yeah. I don't like the way the big scary monster thing just sort of disappeared. So I think I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on Silas.
Yeah. You
And I
get a
think
bunch of buffs, Silas.
that'll be my turn.
Yay!
+1
I
to
love
AC
buffs.
saves, resistance to all damage.
But I take
Oh,
exactly what.
let's go. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. It's not so much that you resist damage as we split it now. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything will be fine.
Not concentration. That's good.
Yeah.
For an hour. Okay. It's to you to keep track of that, Astrid. I'll try and remind you. You two figure that out. Anything else you're doing, Astrid?
No.
Track.
Am I like in the right state of mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell that the words that they're whispering you are having an effect, but you think your mind's in the right place.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action for Planar Warrior,
All right.
and then I'm going to shoot this one. Oh,
30
Nice.
hits. Yeah.
nice.
20 force damage. It's just a chunk of this. There's just a big hole in the center that quickly fills back in with the darkness.
Very creepy. I'm
Mhm.
going to shoot it again.
I didn't just take your hit points, did I? No, okay. Ooh.
Teen.
16 hits.
Oh, nice.
Does I don't think that gets a planar warrior also, does it?
Oh, no.
Okay, so 7 piercing.
Yes.
The arrow catches in its form and then drops to the ground like it just splashed into some sludge. Nice. Anything else track?
That's it.
Silas.
Hi.
You've been warded bond. There's spooky ghosts.
Spooky
Probably.
ghosts. Yeah, I don't know how many of my spells will like just work on spooky ghosts, so I want to try something. I'm just gonna do a test. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile
Yeah, do science to it.
at 3rd level.
You hear Velen clapping to the side and says, "Yes, figure that out before I go." Which one are you attacking?
So at 3rd level I get 5. So 3
Okay.
to the one that's directly in front of the Gecko, and then 2 to the one that's in front of Track.
Okay. You want to give me more rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And
13
then
damage to
the
the
other
first.
2.
6 to the second. Got it.
Does it seem like it's working? Like magical force damage?
Yeah, like a smaller version of Track's attack a second ago.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Like drops in the dark ocean. All right, it's Velen's turn. Let's see. Let's roll. Velen is going to walk up to one and go, interesting. And spend her turn studying it.
Oh no, this villain's a nerd.
Velen's always been a nerd.
Yeah, but she was like a badass nerd before.
She got 28.
Yum.
You see her like reach out and pass her hands through the incorporeal darkness. Yeah, that's undead.
Crazy.
She will. She doesn't want to do that. I think she'll call out to you guys at least. Anything cold, anything poison, anything necrotic is gonna do nothing to these. Everything else, go for it. And Bozu, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on
Ooh.
the one by Jekko. He's got to give me a Constitution save.
I think that's at the start of his turn. How big is the radius?
Oh, it's tiny. It's 5 foot.
5 foot.
It's just on that guy.
This one?
Yep.
I'll make it slightly bigger so that I remember. Sure, we'll do it now. I got a 2.
Yeah, he failed. He takes 10
I have
radiant
to move this to.
damage.
All right.
He's not a shape changer, right?
Not a shape changer, no.
Cool.
Anything else, Bozu?
Nope.
All right. The one between, let's see. Just checking each creature within. Yeah, that's everybody. The one whispering to you, Track, as it gets blasted by all these things, floats higher out of the ground, and the volume it's whispering at becomes louder and louder and becomes a howling babble. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
deeply unsettling.
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Good idea. I'm gonna have you roll again for that. Yeah. Okay.
10.
So I need to roll for Velen. God.
Is this
Velen gets a 27. Not
is this
charm, no.
okay?
On a failed save, I'll just click that. Jeff, you take 11 psychic damage and you are stunned
Fuck.
until the end of your next turn.
I need to do a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
My duplicity stays up.
And then anyone who passed takes 5 psychic damage.
So Silas, you take 2 and I take 7?
Take 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move that real fast. Bring that there. I have to enter when I do that. Let's see. That's going to do that, I think. We'll do this. This one's going to come out of the ground here and attack Silas. You hear whispering from beneath you, Silas, and look down to see this thing reaching up to you. 19 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
15 psychic damage. Reduced to 7. Joe, you take 7.
Yep.
One is going to float out of the ground behind Jeff here and start whispering into his ear. Make a wisdom save, Jeff.
Do I have to?
No? You can,
13.
you can you always have the option to fail a save if you want to.
No, I'm good. 13.
Okay. Well, that fails anyways.
Fuck.
Let's see. You take 6 more psychic damage. Let's see. What are we gonna? Perfect. All right, Jeff. From. Oh, perfect. Okay, that works. This one's gonna float out of the ground here. This one's gonna float out of the ground here. Astrid. 16 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
This one's gonna float out of the ground here and attack Velen. 24 is definitely gonna hit Velen. Ooh, wow. Wait, what? That wasn't a crit. Okay, just really high dice rolls. That one's gonna float out of the ground there. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Jeff, you're stunned.
Yep.
Your stun wears off. Astrid.
I cast Beacon of Hope.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, baby.
Thank you.
Yep.
Spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within 30 feet.
Which would be all of my friends plus Jeff, Silas, Bozu, Trek.
Advantage on wisdom saves. Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely come in handy.
And that will be my turn.
Yeah, so everyone keep in mind you have advantage on wisdom saves as long as Astrid. holds that spell.
Nice.
Track. And death saves, I guess, if it comes up.
And
Track, go ahead.
next healing from any source.
I'm going to use my bonus action to Planar Warrior. Then I'm going to attack. But I would like to use Distance Strike to teleport up to 10 feet before my attack.
Yes, that thing I saw on your character sheet when I
Yeah.
checked it. It has never come up, I don't think.
So I'm usually far away, so it doesn't usually matter much. But I'm going to go ahead and teleport right here.
All right.
And then I'm going to shoot. I'll shoot at this one.
Sounds good. 17 hits.
12.
Is that with Planar Warrior?
Yes.
Is your teleport step a free thing? Or is that a bonus action? I think it might be a free thing that you do.
Yeah, it just says when you take the attack action, you can do it.
Okay, perfect. 12 force damage to that. This new one, perfect. You have another attack? If you want to use it. You don't have to. You don't have to.
I'll go ahead and use it, even though I don't think it'll actually do anything.
30 hits, for sure.
6
But
piercing.
yeah, there's no blasted hole in the center of it like your Planar Warrior is doing. Anything else, Track?
Nope, that's it.
Silas.
Okay. I am going to cast Chain Lightning
Okay.
at this one so that it can jump to this, this, and this.
That works. Is that a dexterity save?
It is a dexterity save. You're looking to beat an 18. Or sorry, a 19 because of my +1 book.
Alright, the first one gets a 14. You want to roll
That's
damage
enough
for
for
the
you.
initial strike.
39.
Okay. There we go. Then the other 3 have to dodge as smaller bolts dart out from this first one being shocked. 15, 23, and 11. So the one directly in front of you passes the save. The other 2 fail.
Okay.
I don't know
Do
how
I need to
chain
roll
lightning works.
again, or it's kind of unclear?
Chain lightning. 3 bolts. Target. 3 bolts and leap to as many, each of which must be within 30 feet. Target creature and object. The target takes 10d. It's just the same damage. It's
Nice.
3 equally strong arcs leap from this first one. Dang. Alright. This one's going to take this much damage. This one takes... Alright, smell of ozone in the air as you start frying some ghosts. Good attack. Anything else, Silas? I'm gonna assume no.
Alright, I said no, that's my turn. I don't know if my mic picked it up.
It did not. Let's see. Velen's turn. What's Velen gonna do? I think Velen turns to you, Silas, and says, "That looks good, and will also cast Chain Lightning." She rolled 37 damage.
Hell yeah. Cool couple
These.
shit.
First one fails. This one in front of her is roasted. I only seem to succeed with crits, but two of them do succeed. Math harder. One in front of the Gecko disappears. These two don't. All right. Bozu.
Well, there goes my big plan for the turn. I mean, I guess. Oh, sorry, gotta rethink because I was gonna take out the 3 of those. We said cold was bad, yes.
Cold does nothing. Necrotic does nothing. Poison does nothing. So says Velen Harpel, Master of the Undead. This is just Velen
Okay.
talking during your turn.
Yep. I guess I'm just gonna move my moonbeam.
Right. Over which one?
The closest one.
This
And
one
I'm
here?
gonna take I'm gonna kind of run in a little arc this way to try to get out of the way a little bit of things.
Where did you start that from? Were you running out of the reach of one of them?
Yeah, I was just arcing around. 1, 2,
I
3,
didn't see the
4.
path. I don't know if any of them get attacks on you.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want me to do it again? It was 1,
If you have a
2,
clear path,
3,
that works.
4, 5,
Yeah, you're
6.
fine. It rolled a 2 against Moonbeam, so it, go ahead and roll 2d10.
It's gonna take 11 damage.
All right. Noted.
That's it.
Anything else, Bozu? Hooray! It's their turn.
All right. Well, this one's starting its turn in the moonbeam, so it's gonna take 2d10.
We were just rolling that for on your turn. I know it says at the start of its turn, but then it wouldn't have taken the initial instance of damage, so we're basically pushing damage
Okay.
forward a second.
Okay.
I'm keeping track.
Okay.
The one in front of you, Michael, is going to try to whisper something into your ear as it moves up to you. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. You do have advantage on it.
I sure do. Don't need it.
Oh my god, a 30. You.
Can I take over its mind?
I don't know if you'd want to do that, but you close your mind to its incoherent advances. Anyways, these ones, let's see. The one in front of Silas is going to Howling Babble. That does include everyone still. So that's an. Is this the one that did it last time?
No, the one that did it last time died.
Okay, perfect. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. The DC is going to be 14.
Again?
Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
this is a separate attack.
You're welcome.
29.
Thank you.
Oh, I remember. I put a
Thanks, Joe.
1 in one of their
Nope,
boxes.
that was
I freeze
Astrid.
it. I think the one next to Astrid is going to try to whisper into Astrid's ear.
Try it, nerd.
It says, you hear it say, well, I don't know. Roll.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save with advantage. Yeah, you ignore it as you catch little hints of common, but tune it out. One of them gets an 8 to hit you, Astrid.
My AC is currently 20.
15 to hit Jeff.
That's
I think
miss.
the only other one I don't have accounted for is the one in front of Velen, who hasn't been rolling, I just realized, for all those howling babbles. Or there was only one howling babble, wasn't there? Oh, that's the wrong one. Hooray! The one in front of Velen is going to howling babble as well. Astrid, Bozu, Trek, if you guys could make wisdom saving throws with advantage.
19.
Gosh, you guys are so wise.
Ah, ha, ha.
19.
Oh my god.
Live 2 lives.
Jeff, it's your turn.
Awesome.
You were temporarily stunned by words that you picked up on.
Yeah. What do I want to do? I want to bonus action. I'm gonna move my duplicity right here. I'm gonna move my Jekko right here for my free action, and we're gonna beat the shit out of the one that whispered to me. Except I'm gonna switch my weapons and get my green flame blade out. And we're gonna bash it 4 times at advantage. So let me know if I kill it. I'm gonna do it one at a time.
Okay.
Because this is the one that got shot by.
They all got chain lightninged earlier.
Right. Okay, so the first one is a 21 to hit with 11 magical slashing and 8 fire damage.
Still up.
Okay. Second time, 23 to hit, 8 slashing with 7 magical fire.
You tear it into pieces.
Okay. My Jekko has 5 more feet of movement before it's done. So, oh fuck, I can't. Oh, I have movement.
You do.
I'm gonna move. Can I move through Silas Astrid and get here? I would take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you would take an attack of opportunity.
But my AC is now 23.
That works.
21. Sorry, 21.
Still beats a 16 as the one in front of
Okay.
Silas does attempt to swipe at you.
Okay. And I
As
have
you pardon me, excuse me through Silas and Astrid.
okay. And I'm gonna do one last attack because my Jekko. Oh, my Jekko can move up to this spot right here. So I'm gonna do one last attack on the one in between me and my duplicity.
Yep, that one had advantage.
So that's 6 slashing with 2 fire. And then it's also 6 fire to the one below me.
There you go.
Yep, try to
You got
position
there.
it. And then Unleash Incarnation. My Jekko is going to attack the one south of Silas. It has to roll. It's just going to roll flat because it's not next to my duplicity. 27 to hit, 9 slashing plus 2 fire.
All accounted for.
Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and
He's got more.
actually I might not. Is second wind bonus action?
Yes.
Then never mind. I use my bonus action. All right, I'm done.
Astrid.
I cast Mass Healing Word to heal everyone for 9.
9 is the maximum?
9 is the maximum.
Gotcha. Does that include Velen?
That does, yes.
Nice.
And I've just realized that's a bonus action, so I'll also Sacred Flame the one directly above me.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
That is a Dex save, please. DC is 19.
9. I'm rolling so low for all of their saves. Okay, and then 11 radiant for that.
Yep.
As it is scorched with divine light.
Herblam.
Then we'll move on to Trek if you have nothing else.
Nope, that's my turn.
Trek.
I'm going to bonus action Planar Warrior. And I'm gonna also try to use Sharpshooter. Shoot the one in front of me.
Nice.
14.
14 hits.
Oh, nice.
Boy, that's 22 force damage
Yes.
on the one in front of you. It explodes.
Hell yeah.
Confetti rains down.
I'm gonna cheer.
You have a second attack. I was
Uh,
so scared when I realized Zach had a third attack now.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh god, I hope it's just him.
I'm just gonna pass on my second attack because I know it will not do anything.
Alright, Silas. There's
Hi.
ghosts
Oh no, ghosts
surrounding you.
surrounding me. Let me just check this ruler. I'm gonna do Steel Wind Strike because everything's within
There's-
30 feet of me.
Yeah, that's right. Huh. What are you using as a
make-
weapon?
My staff.
Okay. If you
So-
don't know what the spell is, Silas is about to do an anime.
Love it.
Oh, Silas, I didn't know you had it in you.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of some ghosts.
Vanishing
My
from
old
the
man
spot.
cane.
I think you can appear somewhere else and then, like, all of them get hit, is what the spell is.
Yep.
Silas animes through all 5 of them. All 4 of them, sorry.
I have to make spell attacks against each of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
My
assume you're
bonus
gonna
is
hit
gonna
them
be
all.
11.
Yeah. That sounds
Do I
right.
have to
You
roll?
do have to
then?
roll still.
Okay.
Yes.
Oop. That was just damage.
But it's gonna be that much damage each time you hit one. Okay. Perfect.
22, 28, 17, 28.
Silas levels his staff, vanishes, reappears in the same spot, staff out to the side, and all of them just split in half and disappear.
It is extremely cool.
Nice.
That's full on dope. That's rad as hell.
It's one of my
We're
favorite spells.
out of combat. A bit showy. Silas.
It worked.
I'm gonna let my duplicity go and just hang out with my Jekko.
All right.
I can't kill my duplicity.
Don't have it in you? I'll do it.
No, okay, thank you.
Don't worry. That's what the DM's here for. You guys are standing in the 2nd level of the observatory just outside Candlekeep.
Yay.
So, hey, Silas, do you believe me now about the ghosts?
Yeah, I mean, I believed you when I read your mind. I just wanted to check that you weren't like insane or someone was controlling you or I don't know, it was an assassination attempt
I'm
that you
not.
just lied about.
I'd be a really bad assassin.
Yeah.
Sleeper agent.
Anyways, did we ever read what that book said?
Well, I tried to, and then it's a little insane. Can I try to look at it again and try to like piece anything out? Or is it just like
Yeah.
the insane ramblings?
I'll let you make an investigation check.
Okay.
We'll see how this works.
Do I get any bonuses from the thing, Joe?
If the spell is still active, I don't believe bonuses would extend to skill like ability checks.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, rolls a
I'll
nat 20.
yeah, I'll let you do this without the wisdom save then. You can tell, like, not just from this book, but other journal-looking things throughout the area. There's like note taking. There's positioning of the Ebon Star. Some frantic notes about it abruptly changing position. One recorded several years ago. You'd probably have an exact date. When was that? That would have been 10 years ago, I think. What's its first abrupt change in position from the Rings of Glyth. Yeah. And then one more recent. And then they said that they couldn't find it. They were doing more research. The writing slowly becomes more and more frantic. Let's see. I'll whisper something to you as I pick from this long list of hidden secrets. I tried to GM roll that instead of whispering it to Victoria. There we go. I think you just see that written over and over and over again.
Can I do like a history check?
Yes. No. This is also religion.
Okay, religion.
Yeah. I don't think you're familiar.
Has anyone heard of Ao's mistake?
Does that ring a bell, Derek?
You can make a religion check.
I think he goes by AOS Junior.
Oh,
I think you've heard of AO.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know, Joe, do you know AO? I did the
Yeah.
same thing with Levistus, where I was like, you know Levistus.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then didn't elaborate at all.
Yeah. Ao's the overgod, right? Like the
Yeah.
yeah, one who
AO's the overgod.
sets the rules the gods follow, but does not do anything else.
Ayo.
Velen walks up and says, What is this in regard to? It's me, Velen Harpel. What's this in regard to? That's my voice that I talk in.
I just keep seeing that name scrawled across here, or that phrase scrawled in this book.
I hope you all understand how deeply unsettling that is.
Yeah, sure don't love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
hey, I don't mean to kind of cut us off, but it may help us understand what the hell's going on. One of those things whispered to me, and it said, "The only one that can see it refuses to look." Uh, did anybody else get whispered to?
Okay, hang on.
Yes.
1 second. Hang on. It's me, Velen Harpel. Before anyone else shares anything, you all, surely you all went to Ether, and you must have come across the, I'm blanking on the name. It's me, Velen Harpel. Nothics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Those were people that came across forbidden knowledge, and that's what they turned into. some knowledge is locked away with a curse, or maybe the book it's in is cursed, or something, or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and roll another intelligence check for myself.
Can I cast enhance ability?
You can.
I'll do so now. Intelligence on Velen.
Velen holds her hands forward and goes, Eureka! I rolled a crit on the advantage roll. Thank you, Jeff.
Fuck yeah! I'm not smart, but I can sure as hell help smart people.
These things that we just fought are an obscure type of undead. They're called aleps. I assume these were the researchers and observatory hands and whatever. One of them learned something that was protected somehow and became one of these. And then the curse of, thinking of the Nothics in this regard, the curse of the aleps is that they try and share that information, creating more aleps. You can see why I'm being cautious right now about the information we're all just gonna share.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, nobody
Gotcha.
feels their form unraveling right now.
Nope.
Nope. Not
No,
that I
all
know
right.
of.
I look over
Feel
at
pretty
Jeff.
regular.
There was something about the book that my mind didn't like, but I am very smart and I can control that.
That's good.
So no one else read this book, actually.
Okay, yes. Maybe you should burn that book even.
Mm,
Just no one read it. It might be useful.
don't
I
love
get
the
a
hesitancy.
hit in steel.
Listen, normally I'm against book burning, but in this specific instance, maybe Silas. Okay,
I mean, we could
keep
still learn things from it.
I'll just keep an eye on you then.
Okay, that's fine.
Track, you were going to say
Oh, I was going to share what they whispered to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
They said, when you look at the star, it looks back.
But we knew
Yeah,
that.
that
Oh.
checks out.
Yeah, we did kind
Okay.
of know that.
What do you mean you knew that?
We looked at the other star and it looked at us.
What do you mean?
Like there were a bunch of dead people on it, and they like looked and made eye contact. It was terrifying.
Yeah, and then one of them came through this telescope. It was a bad time.
Yeah, that was the more important part, actually.
I this sounds like something you should have shared last time we talked.
Oh, did we not tell you about the 3 Chardolin like glassware pieces we have? No.
You told me about the Chardolin mirror portal, bad,
Okay,
connecting
what
piece
about
to everything, seems.
okay, what about the Chardolin hand mirror?
I don't think a hand mirror was mentioned.
Okay, I pull out the Chardolin hand mirror. I'm just like, so
Okay.
we have this. And then I pull out the Chardolin lens. I'm like, and we also have this. And they're able to come through this because this was in the telescope pointed at the Evan star, and when we looked through it, we saw them, and they looked at us, and then they came out. So we think that the Chardolin can like bring them through. Yeah, shit. Oops.
Good to know.
I start putting them back.
Yeah, if you could keep that lens away from the telescope here.
Oh yeah, sure. I pop it in the bag of holding and close it.
Actually, wait, let me see it.
I open it back up and fish it out.
I mean, potential calamity, yet very interesting. Um, I'll just be a minute, and you see her pull out a pearl. What are you all doing? as she does this.
I want to approach this desk and just take a look at the notes that are on it, or if anything
Plenty
is
of
on it.
notes. Plenty of notes. The ones here seem to be more than just the ebb and star. I don't know how much in detail you want to go into the solar system, but plenty of
Anything
notes
about space,
there. About space, about realm space,
about spaceships?
spaceships. You mean spelljammers?
Yes.
I think we have to wait until October for that DLC release.
Something like that. Yeah.
Weird. There's a date block on this.
Yeah,
Feels
sorry. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. But the space theme stuff does come out in October. No, I don't think there's going to be anything on spaceships in this notes in the observatory. A lot of watching, recording, information on things. Placement in the sky.
All right.
Velen pops back up and says, "Okay. Um, oh right, I should tell you what I just learned. Um, hmm. Sorry, thinking, plotting, strategizing. This, she flips you the lens back, Jeff.
I put it in the bag of holding.
Oh, wait, hang on, give it to me.
God damn it.
No, I thought of something. It's going to be a demonstration.
Gotcha. But it's just like the bag of holding doesn't give it to you. You have to search for it. And it's just like, you keep putting it in. All right.
Last time, I swear.
Okay.
She's going to go stand on the other side of the room. Holds up the Chartolin lens. I think she, like, scoops her hands into a rough telescope shape like a tube. Puts the lens against her eye. And Jeff, you feel yourself shunted through space, arriving right in front of Velen.
Whoa.
Let me.
Hey, what?
Huh?
What just happened?
Did I take damage?
No.
That is really helpful. Can I try?
I guess.
I look over and look at Track.
Doing the same thing. Track appears next to you. Like I was going to say, this cast the spell gate.
That's
It
dope.
summons. It summons what you're looking at. This is one of the most powerful spells that we are able to cast, Jeff. So please, don't use it willy nilly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mine was. I get that. I got to do the fun thing once, but it was for demonstration purposes.
Okay, cool. I have a question.
Okay.
Could my Gecko use? I'm just trying to think about how I could use this in battle to move around quicker and cooler.
Maybe you should give this to anyone else.
I walk it over to Silas.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't get to keep cool shit.
Well,
You
you
want to
just
move around quicker. You just move between planes during battle.
just move, but just do that.
It's real easy.
I start teleporting with my Gecko.
Jeff, it seems like you didn't even need it in the first place. The ability to teleport was inside you all along. So yeah, normally when you cast the gate spell, you would have to name a specific creature, but lens obviously ocular component of the spell instead.
Wait, what was? Can you look at the hand mirror and figure out what this one does?
I suppose.
I
What,
hand
you've
over.
been carrying this around and, well, I guess I said the same thing about the lens, so never mind. Yes, I can identify this.
Cool. I hand it over.
She starts identifying it. This, not like this. This doesn't cast a. She holds it up. I'm done casting identify. This doesn't cast a spell. It's like that one you can see through, and it does have a spell within it. This one, it's a hand mirror.
Oh,
I mean, it's magical, Charlatan, but there's no spell. I don't know what you wanted me to come up with.
no, I just found.
That
Yeah, that's helpful enough. I throw it back in the bag.
Silas, have you been carrying all these magic items around and not identifying them?
Maybe.
Okay. They, yeah, that's fine. Is there anything else I should identify? Well, you have me, I guess. Silas, you could be helping.
Hand me something and I'll cast identify.
It's your stuff. It's things you've picked up. I'm asking Jeff the Bagman.
All right,
Uh,
Jeff, hand me something.
I don't think I
What
have
other
more.
things do you have that you have not identified?
I think it was just that. I didn't even know we had to identify it. I thought we knew what it was. It was
we
a
have
lens.
the full length Chartleland mirror, but maybe we shouldn't mess with
Yeah,
that
You
too.
have the full mirror?
yeah, it's in here. I
Oh my god.
start pulling it out. Why do
Jeff
I keep
starts
taking
lifting
your...
this 400-pound mirror out of the bag. Oh,
And I'll walk up and cast identify on it as a ritual.
okay. You start
No, as a
touching the
spell
mirror.
slot. As a spell slot. Yep, I do start touching the mirror.
Okay. Oh, shame. It's got a big crack down it. I don't think you guys mentioned that.
We were told if we heal or mend that crack, it could bring the lich or like a bad boy out.
I think we
Oh,
did tell you that.
it might have been briefly mentioned that it was broken. I'm looking up identify just to make sure I'm not missing anything as you guys peruse these items.
Yeah. The lich Damarith wants the mirror to be fixed, so we don't. We're not gonna fix it because he sucks. He's bad dude.
Whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. It was created by a spell. You learned what spell created it. That's all very interesting.
Yes. What information do I get, Jarek?
I have to read some spells.
Oh god.
This mirror was created with the fabricate spell. That's what you get from the mirror. It's not magical itself, but a spell was used in its creation. Did you give Velen something to identify, or is that it? Just the mirror?
I think
Just the mirror.
yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I black out when I'm DMing.
I mean, we got a head. that hasn't died. I look in. Is Zardarok's head moving around?
You have the dead head of Zardarok Sunblight in there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it moving around?
No, it's not moving around.
Oh shit. Okay. No, we just have a decapitated head in here, guys.
No worse than what I usually carry around.
Do
So
you
we are
want it?
no.
Oh.
Anyways, we are at Candlekeep. Shame what happened in this place here, but I do have access to the libraries itself. If you have discovered some new information that you want to perhaps research, I don't know how much time we want to spend here, given how bad things are in the observatory, what we just witnessed. But that option is available.
I think we should go take a look.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we do, can I take Velen off to the side real quick?
Sure.
I'm gonna whisper something to you, Derek. If anybody else wants to talk.
Nobody
no-
else wants to talk.
Correct.
Things we were talking about researching at Candlekeep, which were
Oh.
Chardolin, Astoria,
Yeah.
Orcus, Atropus.
Also, demons and devils and the evil Evan Star, and you said Orcus.
Yes.
How about the spindle? Did you get the spindle?
Oh no, I don't have that done.
I have the spindle.
What spindle?
I mean, I think we're gonna have to look it up.
From Ethan.
You mean the giant spindle?
Yeah.
We didn't take that with us.
No,
Oh, you
these
want to
are
look
things.
it up? You want to look it up?
Yeah, these
Okay.
are things we want to research.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you are just outside Candlekeep. The most impressive library ever.
Where's the fiction section?
They actually would have a very extensive fiction section.
All right, well, we'll save that for later.
So my question to your group is, how long would you want to spend at Candlekeep? And then if you do want to spend any amount of time there, I would just ask one person to be rolling. So whoever you want to do that.
Can be the one rolling.
And I'll
You're a
also
good
mention
roller.
the longer you stay there, the better it will be for whatever information you're looking for.
I mean, do we have anywhere to be?
We could stay
I
here
mean,
for a little while.
we are on a timeline, but we do
The
have
world
teleportation.
ends. Bellin coughs.
I have one specific thing I want to look up. So I don't know how long that would take us to find, but I want to look up warfare strategies from like Luskan generals to fight undead, because I know that would be something that would be written about.
Why don't you ask me, Velen Harbel?
Hey, oh shit. Thank God I don't have to read. How do I
Arcane Brotherhood member, Master of the Undead, from Luskin, Velen Harbel.
Hey Velen? Do
Well,
you know
not
of
from
any
Luskin, I guess, just recently.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you know of any good books I could read on this? No, I'm joking. How do I kill undead faster?
It depends on the undead.
What's a general good weapon for an undead?
You're just asking for like a magic item that would kill undead faster because those exist.
Yeah, I guess technically.
Let's see. What am I
Because
thinking of?
you said I shouldn't kill something with a necrotic weapon after I killed an undead with a necrotic weapon.
Yes, some are immune to it, some heal from it. So maybe
Ah,
yes. Magic item list. Type weapon. Uh, Jeff, she would recommend a Mace of Disruption. When you hit a
okay.
fiend or undead with this magic item, the creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage. If it has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage, it succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be destroyed.
All right. I guess I'm going to buy a Mace of Disruption later.
Yeah, so that's a well-known weapon for killing undead.
Perfect.
There are also arrows of slaying for against undead.
Okay. That's all the knowledge I needed.
But those are like tens of $1,000s a pop. Anyways, how long do you all want to spend here? I'd recommend not more than a few days. I don't actually know what timeline we're on anymore. Timeline, of course, I mean in terms of itinerary.
I was gonna say about 8 hours.
Oh, like, yeah, that works.
Yeah, about one whole
I
day.
was gonna say no more than 3 days, but yeah.
Yeah, we're just getting a feel for the library teacher.
I want to make it very clear, none of you are going to be allowed inside the library. We have to
Oh,
request
so when
we have to request things, and then we might get
from
copyings or
who? From
scribblings
the
or
ghost?
no, inside Candlekeep. I can go inside.
Oh, okay.
I can go inside. I have a number of people I'll ask for directions or to procure books, which I may take notes out of, and then I'll come back to you all. Unless one of you
Okay.
has a Candlekeep Connect I'm unaware of.
No.
Sure
Is
don't.
that a
Can I
spell or
leverage
something?
the arcane brotherhood?
That is precisely what I
Thing?
would be doing, Silas.
Oh, so I could do the same thing.
No. She
Mm.
flashes her pin. I don't think you've, you know, you need to be of a higher position within the Arcane Brotherhood.
Get to that
You,
higher position again?
you might have been taken here on a field trip once or twice, but free access is. Let's see. Arcane Brotherhood notes.
I should be a higher position than the one I am now.
Velen is considered a witch, which is the thing right
Mm-hmm.
below Archmage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Velen whispers you, even though we both know I should be an Archmage.
Yes. Of course.
Let's see. Where were you? I think Velen gave you some letter of rank
Mm-hmm.
back in Goodmead, but I don't remember what up to. You can cast Fireball.
Yeah, I
Let's see,
can
where
cast
does that put you?
fireball.
A mage? Have you
I
written to
can
the
also
Arcane
make a black
Brotherhood
hole
to?
now.
Yes, well, the process of applying to the Arcane Brotherhood would be lengthy, and I had that letter written. Now, hey, I had that letter written because of time travel. Now you guys know. Mystery solved. Boom. Wasn't that a funny thing when you guys were like, you just have this written? Anyways,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that makes a
was.
lot of sense.
yeah, I think you'll find a lot of things make more sense if you could go back and listen to them. Anyways, it's basically with the time we have, this is the best I can do. I'm sorry.
No.
No?
What?
You just all I heard was no.
You say no?
Oh, no, I said good enough.
Oh, okay. I don't know why only no came through.
We all just heard you say no. You'll do better.
So you
Well, you've
guys
got our
could.
list of stuff to look up, right?
You'll have to remind me. Just
Um,
type them as chat if you want Velen to spend time
okay.
looking them up. Obviously, the more topics you write, the less specific information you'll get for each one. And then we'll do a series of rolls depending on the number of successes. It's how much information you get for each thing. It's fun. Isn't this fun? As you information dive.
Is there a nearby blacksmith that I could just say I go visit?
Within the walls of Candlekeep.
Yeah.
I mean, there is like a receiving. She waves her hand. Receiving area. I don't know. For those not going to the library itself, that you can get into if you've brought a gift with you. Gift in you
I would like
guys.
to hold up that book that made me roll wisdom saving throws.
Silas, no. Bad. Also, like these are already property of Candlekeep, so
I don't have to know that.
they
The
literally
best
will
kind
know
of
that.
gift. The best kind of gift is a grift.
Mm-hmm.
Velen will reach into her bag of holding and pull out the codicil of light.
Oh, great. Yeah, Derek. I'm gonna go look for that item that I messaged you about.
You're gonna go look for that.
Yeah, I thought. Is there
That
not a blacksmith around?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you have not yet gotten into the doors of Candlekeep. Velen is trying to explain to you how you need a gift you need a book. It's me, Velen Harpel. Let me explain it very thoroughly. You need a gift of a book that Candlekeep does not have in its library to get in per person.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I
Yes.
pull out this book with a black 8-pointed star on it that tells us in detail how to get into Arthis's chamber.
Well,
Okay, that works. Any of you pick up books or anything? Anybody?
so I
No.
technically have a large, hefty spell book called the Incantations of Arthis's.
Chef.
What?
Velen reaches into her bag and pulls out the incantations of Irilarthus, and yours disappears.
The fuck?
I'm sorry. It was going to be a last resort if you guys couldn't come up with anything.
We could have done that
Well,
twice.
No.
Specifically, could not have actually.
Not only
Um,
because of time travel funny stuff, but because they do keep a extensive index of their own literature.
who
I'm
do
not.
I talk to here about oral storytelling being just as literarily valuable as written tomes?
No, that works. It will just take more time than handing over a book.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to that department.
Okay. So we have first off, this is my ticket in. She holds up the Codicil of White, which if someone has that on their character sheet right now, you need to cross it off.
I think that was in Astrid's.
I'm looking. It's not in my inventory. I think I wrote it in my notes. Oh yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
No longer noted.
Perfect.
I have all of Keith's papers.
Keith, the dead person?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think
Uh,
I had a list of questions I was thinking about. I look at me. Derek wrote this down beforehand. Before we go and research, what I'm still wondering after our talk and everything, and thinking about it and fighting these ghosts, a lot of time to think. Why is the Ebon Star coming back faster each time we travel back in time? That's a question I would hope to be answered in our research here.
Yeah, I think that's a good first one.
Yeah, we can.
I think you guys spoke on this a little bit.
we kind of guessing that maybe the Evan star doesn't go back in time?
Right, the theory I would have told you.
Yeah.
Clearly, it goes back in time a little.
Right.
Would it
My
be
question
like
is why?
would it be like the greater the mass, this the harder it is to be affected by time?
No.
Oh.
Jeff had a science brain blast and was just wrong.
I'm sorry, chronomancy is much more power. Sorry, Silas, but it's much more powerful than any gravity stuff at all, mass included.
Cool. Wasn't necessary to say.
Here's other things I've been thinking. Well, here's other things I was thinking about. Have you guys spoken to Valish yet? On your return or whatever?
No, not yet.
No.
I don't know specifically how many days you've been back. Okay. Why was his spell book the Lich's Phylactery?
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually.
Isn't it also important to note that there was noted in the book that that little spirit thing had before we killed them all? It said that the first Ebon Star like major shift was 10 years ago, and didn't Valish try and do an uprising 10 years ago in Icewind Dale?
Uh, that's
It,
a good thought. I mentioned before that there was a go about where I offered Valish my book and he was to go alone as far back as he could, and with our math and things, he should have been able to go back 50, 60 years. But he said he only went back 6.
Hmm.
I'm beginning to think he went back a little further than he said.
Valish wouldn't just lie like that, would he?
This is the person who did try to kill Velen in our last little run through. So
It wasn't
maybe we
Technically-
don't believe him.
Technically, avarice.
But I do want to point out to you all, if you all happen to solve this for whatever reason, he did have that chronicle with him before he went to jail, which
Hmm.
would have been the 10 years ago. More questions. I'm 2 down my list of 5. What is Atropus specifically is the third question. What is it? Why can't we push it back in time when we push everyone else back in time?
Yep.
We dabbled on this topic a little bit last time. Everything about Kit, that whole thing, damn Earth, whatever.
Yeah, we kind of figured that out.
What did you figure out about it?
Oh, I don't know.
Thanks.
I've been gone a while.
Okay. It seems to point to a mirror realm. So look up the details of that. Is something I would like to do. See if it's
Yeah,
safe
that's
to
good.
travel to, perhaps? Perhaps more answers await inside the mirror. She points to the giant cracked mirror that you guys still have out. Last question. What does Valish know about all of this?
I don't know what book that's gonna be in, but sure.
It's just mystery. I have a list of mysteries I'm not yet illuminated on. And now I've read them all.
I do feel like we should go go interrogate Valish.
I'm sure you all have similar lists, she says, completely ignoring you. You're all keeping detailed track of information you know, information you don't, information you receive that's from a sketchy source, information you want to know.
Jeff just rips out a piece of paper out of the Madman book and just starts writing how to form a list ? And then stuffs it in his pocket.
Oh, that's good.
I just wanted to get all that out before I head into the library.
Yep. Bozu was wanted to look up. I mean, I put my list in the chat of what we wrote down that we wanted to look up. It's not questions, but just information on Orcus,
Yeah, no, it's very good to
and
pick
Astoria.
topics.
Huh?
Why is Orcus involved? Oh,
Well, there was
right,
a
the
wand of
wand.
Orcus. Yeah.
You did mention that.
What? We didn't mention the Wand of Orcus?
No, you did. You said Charlin Mirren, Wand of Orcus, Top of Kelvin's Cairn, JJJ. I don't know. That must be a typo.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. What did it summon? Does anybody remember the name of the thing? That was it called a Night
Oh,
Walker?
yeah, it summons a
Yes.
Nightwalker. Very
Yeah.
powerful undead.
How do you kill a Night Walker? Mace of Disruption?
Yeah, I would recommend a mace.
Okay.
It's not easy. It's not easy to kill.
Did we want to look up more information on Charlene? Do
If
we
we're
feel if we know that?
if we're spending 8 hours here and moving on, I'd recommend a maximum of 3 topics.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
So we've
feel
got.
like you might be some of the foremost experts on Charlatan, I'll be real.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the library.
Who has a book? Oh, your dog. Very
sorry.
cool. Eager to start his literary adventure. Let's delve into some books. Who has a book? Michael, you have your oral tradition, something.
Yes.
I waved my
You have
scary
your
book.
listings of Uriel Arthas. She'll toss Jeff the incantations of Uriel Arthas.
Oh, hey, shit. Okay.
She shrugs. It doesn't matter. We get a new one every time. Silas, I'm sure you've copied all the spells you wanted out of it.
The most part.
Oh, okay. Does Track have something?
I do not have a book.
Okay.
Unless Keith's notes count.
They might. Is there anything useful in there?
Ooh, I know there's a thing to a life well needle.
What?
Notes about a life well needle,
That's part of Keith's notes.
isn't it?
Yeah. No,
That
notes about it's me, Velen Harpel. Notes about a life well needle are not good.
How about a tome
Alchemy notes.
Alchemy notes are good.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
Recipes for some potions.
That's
How
good.
to make them with local ingredients.
That's good. Yeah.
yeah.
Is that all just one bundle you're handing over?
Yeah, they'll kind of like, should we keep it? Can we copy it?
I have another book called the Tome of the Nine. It's once magical tome one of my ancestors used to open a portal to the Nine Hells once.
Candlekeep.
Let's bookmark
Candlekeep would
that for
love that.
later.
I hear one of the great readers here sent a party to hell a few years ago. She'd love that book.
Yeah, it's got no real meaning to me. I figure it's less important than those alchemy notes might be.
Okay, I think we have a ticket in for everyone. Silas, you just helping yourself to someone else's book then.
Yes, I actually don't carry any books on me, which is wild.
It's very
As
wild.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't
Well,
understand that.
Nothing?
yeah, me
Not a single
neither.
book?
Every book that I've had is a spell book that gets taken by someone else eventually.
Oof.
All right, then I give Silas the incantations of Uriel Arthas and just be like, I don't need to go in.
We have enough books for everybody. We got it
Okay.
all. I'm just disappointed. It's
Cool.
me, Velen Harpal. All right, let's go
I
to
have a
Candlekeep.
scroll with the information about Astoria.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay. Then I'll use that.
Would we
What
want to keep that?
what scroll is that?
I have in my notes that in my treasure that I have a scroll with info about Astoria Giant Society.
Is that the one you picked up outside the ballroom?
I believe so.
Okay. Sure. You all head to Candlekeep. A number of purple-robed people stand outside of the doors. I should clarify, the observatory you guys are in is like a little up on a hill. It's a cliffside. A little bit up a ways outside the walls. You guys travel down to the path leading toward the giant walled area of Candlekeep. Purple-robed people standing outside, checking people in, turning people away. Your party eventually gets up to them. Michael, one of them takes you off to the side, and
Yes.
you tell a oral tradition story about anything in particular.
I would like to present the tale, The Rhyme of Oyamenartak.
Oh,
And I tell all the childhood boogie stories of Oyamenartak that we used to tell around, in our oral tradition,
okay.
around the campfire to scare children, but also to maintain our culture. It takes a really long time. It takes like solidly 4 hours.
One of the people will eagerly sit with you and start copying down as you speak.
That's so damaging to Oyam and Artak. Like, you're just talking shit about him, and they've been genuinely good people to us.
The rest of you hand over your books.
No,
Oh,
Oyamenartak
sorry.
is the all, but like I end it with as any good oral tradition does, I end it with my own meeting of Oyamenartak. And I maybe embellish a little bit on like oh, terrible things I was facing that made it not a fair battle when I lost Oya Minaratak. It was but really it makes her come out on top, not as the boogeyman that some would say.
But
It's
a
a balanced
force
narrative.
of nature. Well, you guys hear Bozu spouting off about Yamanartak. The rest of you have your books like leafed through by the people guarding the doors. They do eventually let you all in.
Nice.
Area inside, you've got this like huge courtyard area first. A second larger walled area houses the actual library, as Velen Harpel tells you. She waves her hand, but this area's got like a bathhouse, and she points to Jeff, blacksmith.
I'll meet up with you guys in 8 hours.
Yeah, and you guys can rest here while I go into the library proper.
Sweet.
Plan.
She'll point you to the bathhouse, which is like a multiple story inn. The bathhouse. So do you guys have? I see a bunch of topics listed everywhere. If you guys want to pick the topics you're sending Velen in to look at.
I think we should narrow it down to the Atropos, Astoria, and maybe Orcus and the Spindle.
I don't think we need to worry about Astoria right now.
No, I will take my random time to cover Astoria, because I have a half day I'm working on.
I want to be very clear. None of you are actually going into the library.
Oh, well then why did I present a book?
To get into the area to rest and partake of fun library gift shops while Velen goes into the library.
I think Atropos is a good idea, Mel. I think Orcus would be in. I think that might help, but I'm not sure.
I
And
think you
then
guys were told previously by Velen in the
that
before
Orcus?
before you jumped back in time that Orcus was probably not involved in.
Okay.
as much as you would think.
So definitely Atropus. What were some of the other ones?
The spindle. I think we should do some research into Astoria.
Okay, let's do those three then.
Okay. What? Hang on. Atropus,
The
Astoria,
spindle
the
and the
spindle.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who wants to roll for this?
What kind
I
of
can
a roll
roll.
is
It's just going to be a d20 roll.
it? Okay.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah.
I can use my inspiration.
Technically true.
This might be the only way we get like a better chance at it.
I volunteer Michael.
Yep.
All right. First roll. Oh no!
That's fine. You get
Second
multiple.
roll. No!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hey,
Guys, we might need a second day at the library.
Okay,
Yeah,
that sounds good.
hey, Derek, I have a question. How long has it been since the fight in the tower?
The ghost fight that we
Yeah.
did an hour ago in person.
Yeah.
I don't know, an hour.
Okay, never mind
You
then.
guys are basically taking a short rest. You're passing the 8 hours until the end of the day.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's Michael. That's you spending your inspiration to roll with advantage and getting a 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. If you want to give me a second roll,
Me.
unless someone else wants to cut you off, I think you got all the bad juice out of the way and you're good to go though.
Kind of my thinking.
Shaking off
Yeah.
the dregs of
All
bad
right.
luck.
Here's a D20. 10.
10
Better.
is not bad. And then a third, if you would.
9.
Okay. I think Velen will rejoin you at the end of the day. There is a lot of information about Astoria, but it's not as interesting as you'd think, says Velen. It's me, Velen. There's a lot of information about Astoria. Big giant kingdom of, well, giants. Anything specific you wanted to know about them?
Everything about the Giants.
You want to know everything about the giants.
Were they cool?
Big giant kingdom of giants. This was like 30,000 years ago, though.
Okay, fine. We can skip to the other stuff.
I think I had
Okay.
some notes about what exactly we wanted to know, so let me take a look.
Giants live by a social structure called the ordning. Cloud giants are the strongest.
We think that maybe the spindle had come from Astoria?
Yeah,
Is
no
that
notes at all about the spindle.
good?
Whether it goes by a different name or there's literally nothing about it, unclear,
Sweet.
unfortunately.
Oh, right. Okay, so yeah, the spindle came from Astoria. We knew that.
Yes, it's an Astorian relic.
Did they
Nice.
did they ever do any magic with undead?
The giants?
Astoria, yeah.
Not notably. Why?
I mean, I just figured,
Now, the
magic.
giants are not known for their wild necromancy in, I think, any capacity. Get the occasional giant skeleton, but that's not beyond normal necromancy. Speaking as an expert, me, Velen Harpau.
Okay. What about Atropus? What'd you learn on that?
The only references I could find. Let's see. Let me read this paragraph. Tropus is one of the. Oh wait. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and do this. Perfect. I like how it changed all the paragraph structure as I copied and pasted it. I'm changing from GM notes to notes handout about Atropus. Great. All the formatting has changed. Clear all format. Reset text color. Don't know why that changed. And then I hit show to players. Yeah, they look at all these notes that I copied down. You're going to hate it. I'll hit show to everybody.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Whoa.
If you scroll down past the picture, there's words.
Lots of them.
Yep.
Spooky.
So now's a good time for a quick 5-minute break. Plenty of time to read, get new drinks. I can repack this bucket of ice packs that I have in my 85-degree room. It'll be great. I'm going to
Heck
read
yeah.
this Atropus note really quickly so I can tell what information I gave to you guys. Velen talks about the size. Shows you a picture that she drew of it, I guess, because it's just copied notes. I drew this, she says.
You did a very good
Congrats.
job.
Thank you. I did not cheat with magic, she says. Winking at you,
That's
Silas.
specific. Okay.
Huh.
So I'm assuming we all read this from Velen.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, Atropus is an elder evil.
So it's an entity
Yep.
capable of thought?
I would have to assume so.
Can we just talk to it and be like, hey, GTA fucko?
Let me point again to the elder evil part of it. No is the answer. No. I mean, maybe. But no. Boy, you wouldn't believe how many, books and things I had to leaf through on elder evils. Everybody wants to talk about, Father Limic. Am I saying that right? I only read it. Everybody wants to talk about that elder particular evil. The notes on Atropus are sparse, and I might be able to get more if I go back, but this is what I came up with today. And in regards to Astoria and the Spindle, Candlekeep didn't have any notes on the Spindle. I think Ethrin collected it. Like, that was their finding. So any information you would find on it is in there. And even then, like, that's what they were, I don't know, researching at the time.
So if we stayed like for another just one more day, is there any possibility like how do you repel or avoid an elder evil?
Yes, let me just open the book that tells me how to defeat elder evils.
Right. There's a book. That's solves a lot.
You know, there actually is, but I wouldn't. If you guys know of Vecna, it's like his little notebook. You don't have to know of
No?
him. He's like a secret
Is Vecna
lich figure.
stronger or weaker than Orcus?
Hmm, that's a good question.
Let's put him in the octagon and find
Uh,
out once and for all.
Imagine it in this regard. You're a fighting party of gods, Jeff. You strong and in the open would be like Orcus. Silas would be like Vecna.
Gotcha. So Vecna's strong.
Rebecca's stronger.
Vector would win a
Yeah.
fight.
It's unclear.
And who's Bosu?
Bozu, you can be the god of giants. Is that a thing you want me to say?
Ooh, can Carrion
How's
be
going?
Atreus?
I've stopped caring about this analogy.
Who's Kerrigan?
Atropus, obviously.
Yeah, good one. I know who that is very well. I lie.
This is what we've been talking about the entire time, Michael.
The
Oh.
Ebon Star.
Oh, you pronounce it differently.
Atropus, Atropus.
Atropus, Atropus. It doesn't matter. No one's
I think-
actually said its name out loud in the last 100 years, so we
I
get
think
to
we
pick.
B's
could
family
probably know.
just
We get to pick.
B's family just can't pronounce godly names correctly.
Yeah, it's littered with undead. I could have told you all that. Star spawn aberrations I wouldn't worry about. Unless you plan on going there, which you know not to do that, right?
Yeah, you said we did that once and all died.
Yeah.
Good for me for telling you that.
I have
Potential
a
signs of its arrival. Okay. Go ahead,
question
Both.
about this thing you sent over. It says that on Glyph, part of the reason it went there was because it was drawn to the death and destruction. I don't know how to ask this tactfully, but is it possible that the reason it gets closer on every approach is that every single time we go back in time, we murder more people? It, those kind of just stack up.
Well, to be fair, when we came back this time, we murdered the same amount of people and saved a lot of people because of the dragon. So we're in a net positive right now.
That's
There,
true, but maybe if it exists out of time in some way, it's just tallying up everything. And over the past, 30, 40 iterations of this, we've committed quite a lot of murder.
you have added a theory, a rather gruesome theory to my theory board, Bozu, that every time we go back in time, everyone in that timeline dies.
Ah, that. Did we look up time travel today? Did we do any book reading on that?
You did not ask me to look up chronomancy, and I doubt they would, like... the
Give you
one
that
secretive thing I'm looking for today is Atropus. Chronomancy notes are not going to be widely available, and even if they are, how could you know they were correct?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess that's a big question about time travel is, are we sending ourselves back in time, or are we rewriting the fabric of the universe?
I think
Is this a
like this
multiverse
is
scenario?
something. It's me, Valentine. This is something I've looked into though in my time
Right,
traveling.
that's kind of what I expected.
And as far as I understand it, we unwind time.
Is it nighttime right now?
It's late, yeah.
Can we go back to the observatory and look through the unmagicked um telescope and see if we can see it, if we can spot Tropus?
Yeah, you can do that.
I think that's a
Because
great.
they said it was only visible during the nighttime, right? That's what your notes say.
Yeah.
So maybe if we wait, we can figure out how close it is this time, get a better feel of our time frame.
Okay.
Smart.
I want to put two ideas together for you. Let's see. What were they? I just had them in my head. They're gone. Crazy. Oh, that's right. Atropos is an elder evil, Jeff.
Yeah,
Which is the Ebon Star. The Ebon Star is Atropos, is an elder evil.
yeah.
Track, could you remind me what that scary forbidden knowledge ghost whispered to you?
I believe what it said was when you look at the star, it looks back.
Okay.
So maybe we shouldn't look at the star?
I feel like maybe we shouldn't look at the star. We should just take it on good faith that it'll be here eventually.
Although experiments are worthwhile in the information we could learn. Just a
That feels
warning before you proceed.
bullshitty.
I normally I would expect you would approach this with the precautions of a researcher, but that's what I'm offering to you. Otherwise, go ahead.
I would maybe suggest we just get some other person to look at it. We don't have to look that closely. We could just kind of look in the sky, maybe.
Yeah, let's find a sacrifice to stare at the elder evil. That'll be fun.
Okay, well, when you say it like that, I don't like the ideas anymore.
Is there anyone who refuses to look at it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Is there anybody who like refuses to gaze upon Atropos?
Yeah, me, Velen Harpel.
That's
You're the only one who can see it.
what?
Okay.
That's what the ghost told me. I told you this.
Hmm.
They said the person who refused to look at it is the only one who can see it.
Why do I not love that as an explanation, though? Or as an idea, though?
Maybe they didn't mean it quite literally.
I think that needs context, Jeff.
Okay. Well, shit. I've got no clue then.
Okay. So we can spend more time here if you want. We can I don't know what your next step is. I don't know what my next step is, actually.
Do you think we should do one more day of research?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's smart.
Okay. I will mark the day forward then. You guys can all get a long rest, easy enough. And unless there's anything anyone else wants to do today, October the 25th.
Derek, did I ever find that thing?
Yeah, I was looking up a table to you have to roll to see how
All
much it
right.
costs.
I want to see if they have that one and the one above it, if possible. So what do I roll?
Roll a d20 first.
All right. 11.
I think Candlekeep would only have the first.
Okay, and then
So if you want to roll a d6.
1.
100.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. Let me mark on this. Wow, it has competing prices with the Arcane Brotherhood.
I'm gonna get some fabric and tie a bow on it and walk over to Track and say, "Hey, Track, I got you a gift."
Thank you.
I pull it from my hand behind my back. It is a +1 light crossbow,
Oh, damn.
and now you can do damage to shit that you normally can't shoot, like ghosts.
Thanks, Jeff. That's super helpful.
Yeah, you're a good shot. I want you to keep shooting things.
I will shoot many things for you.
Yeah. All right, that's it. I go to bed.
The day passes. By day, I mean the 24-hour cycle and not a whole day because it's nighttime. The nighttime passes. Hey, everybody, it's October the 26th at 8 a.m. You'll get a long rest.
Oh, wow.
Character sheet, spell slots. Perfect. Updating Villain Harpel's character sheet. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Villain Harpel. Oh, I guess I could have Magnificent Mansioned us. Oh, no, I couldn't. I didn't have that spell slot. Oops. Hey, everybody. It's me, Villain Harpel. Good morning. I think we need to have a discussion.
Let's discuss.
My question to you all is, I guess it doesn't have to be answered now, but can Valus be trusted?
Ha! No.
Not in the
don't.
sense of will he truthfully answer a question and not stab me at the first opportunity, I guess, but if we were to, my goal would be, if we include him, to go back in time once more. Do you think he would lead us there and allow us to go back in time? And if not that, then is there a way we can find the entrance to the Ragged Glacier on our own, which I'll remind you I have a simulacrum attempting to do? Has not been successful in my, well, this is the 7th go around. And then even if even going back in time is something we could do, and if you want to pursue it, or are we saying this is the last time, shakes fist, or else?
We should still consider going back in time as a contingency plan. It should not be our main plan.
I'll remind you all the tribulations of finding the entrance, then venturing into the place we cannot teleport to, and then acquiring all the materials and things to activate the obelisk. The writhing battery and the staff of the Eriolathus.
I'm gonna level. Sorry, go ahead, Zach.
No, go ahead, Michael.
I'm not clear on what I know. I know it's a standing mystery that why Valish can find the glacier when nobody else can.
Yes.
Feels like it should be a lot easier. I know that you said my rock and plant collection will not help me out here. But
Rock and plant
does
collection.
feel yes. Oh, sorry. I can teleport through rocks and plants.
Ah,
But teleporting doesn't work between here and the inside. Um,
yes.
I think I
And then how did Damarith
I
escape?
but
I'm gonna
I
add that to
did
my list of
take
mysteries.
some what?
How did Damarith escape? A place you can't teleport out of.
Hey, that's a great question. Don't know the
I
answer. What I
thought
was
they
gonna
went through.
say.
I thought they went through the mirror realm.
Hmm.
So the only other thing I was gonna say was I did collect some moss from right outside the Ragged Glacier, right at the crack.
Oh, yes. The entrance. I don't know if I've stated this. The entrance is not the same all the time. It does change.
Oh,
Well, that moss is significantly less useful.
Yeah.
That's
Otherwise,
why I
I would
wanted to.
have noted exact geographic location.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just figured that like maybe it was because the glacier moves around or something, but the moss would still be there.
No,
But if you're telling me that the entrance magically changes what part of the glacier it's at,
it's a magical entrance,
got it.
or I don't know, a crack in a magical entrance,
Got
crack
you.
in a magic kraken.
All right, well, let's get cracking then.
Jeff, were you saying something before this that seemed important?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Nice.
What did we say before that?
I
Were we
don't know.
talking
I
about
just
Baelish?
remember interrupting a lot of people. Oh, right, Valish. I want to know if time travel is still on the table, and if so, like, we have to account for time.
Right. Um, can we take today and have you look at the? Oh, you said that laws of time travel are how can you trust them? So we can't even know that.
Yeah, you don't know whether you're reading actual time travel manifestos or the ravings of a madman.
So I personally think the jury's still out on Valish because I know he attacked uh Velen before we left, but that was actually avarice in disguise. So did Valish know? Or
There's the
did
question of that. There's a question of why did he have the Lich's Phylactery as a spell book? What else is there? I mean, as far as I know, he has been the only constant in time traveling back.
Seems suspicious.
It paints a big target on him as like, is he involved? I don't think he's been maliciously trying to end the world, but he seems to end up
He
in a
has
lot
been
of
maliciously trying to end you.
the one time you've told me of.
is he just an is he just so Keith was being manipulated by Damarith, right? Because he had access to the Crystalline Chronicle. So what if the same thing is happening to Valish, but because Valish is just better equipped to handle that level of like bullshittery, he's just being chaotic instead and still managing to find ways to help us even though he's being manipulated by an arch or a lich. Do you see what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah.
I would agree with you, I guess, except the jail cell he sits in is an anti-magic ward. He's been free. He would know if he was suddenly being influenced one way or another, even if it was subtle.
Would he tell us though? Unless we found him in the jail cell where he could speak freely.
I would hope he would trust me with that information.
Have you talked to him while he was in the anti magic field?
Yes.
Oh well, fuck. Okay.
I'd be down to try without Big V. It seems like we've been trying the same thing a lot of times and getting bad results, and it seems like he's not necessarily the most reliable guy. Alternatively, we get him to take us to the hey, Gelt's not here, right? We don't have a Gelt right now.
Why
I
would it
cannot.
matter if Gelt were here?
What?
Why would it matter if Astrid's? Did I know you had that little
Fine.
imp? I think
Yeah,
so. Why would that matter?
Oh, well, Valish can usually hear through Gelt. Everything we say.
Okay.
But he's not here right now, right? Invisible.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, cool.
The next
What
time,
if
if you go back in time, I want to stop everything. If you go back in time again, I want you to put your life on the line to get my book and hand it to me if I don't make it through, because that sounds important. What you just
yeah,
said.
look, we about the book, we really thought you were you. We thought you had your own book. Wasn't clear until the last second that it was not you. So I am sorry. Not a lot we could do there. Wasn't
Okay.
a lack of
Follow-up
trying.
question.
Can
Astrid. Sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
any of us scry on Avarice? She has that book right now.
For
That's a
sure if
great
she has
question.
the book.
I can
Uh,
scry if I can prepare my spells for the day.
I'm going to assume we're past that point.
Okay. I can
Something to
scry.
do tomorrow then
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
would be worth looking into what Astrid is up to. So sorry, that's my bad. I'm just Astrid. I have a question. Why can Valish hear through your imp?
Oh, yeah. So, when we first visited Valish Gant in Revel's End, uh, he proposed to take me under his wing after a manner of speaking. So, I additionally attuned to his spell book, the Crystalline Chronicle, and we cast Find Familiar together. So my familiar was also his, and he used it to communicate with us pretty regularly through from Revel's End. Of course, this was all before we realized that we literally could not trust him as far as I could throw him. So
Yeah, at first he was just a guy we
Hmm.
broke out of jail. That we didn't know he was bad.
That's a lot to think about.
yeah,
Us too. Right, so how about we do another day of research?
Sure, we can switch gears. What do you want me to research today? We'll have a little bit more time, given that it's early in the day.
I definitely think we should do Elder Evil as a research topic.
Agreed.
Do you think
Yeah.
that would turn up more than just looking for Atropos?
I mean, it might give us
Probably.
more general information about Elder Evils.
Do we
You
need
do
more
need
general
specific
information?
information on this specific Elder Evil, right? It might be a good idea to just look into Atropos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Atropos is definitely on the board. Do you want me? I can either just focus on that for the day, or we
I
can
think
throw in
we
a
should
topic or
put
two.
some. One of your big questions was Valish.
I'm not going to
I don't.
find the answer to that in
Yeah.
Candlekeep.
What
Okay.
about is there would there be any writings on like the Crystalline Chronicle, because it existed long before Valish had it.
Again, that would be like looking for information on Valish Gant and like
Well, then I think the biggest
Candlekeep.
thing we should look for is the glacier
The Ragged
and
Glacier?
the passage into. I mean, unless it's, I guess that wouldn't just be here. We would have found it by now.
Yes, I'm thinking more broad topics. then how do I get into an ice glacier thousands of, well,
Oh,
hundreds of miles from here?
yeah, no. Then the last thing we need you to look up is mirror realms.
Yes.
So Atropos and Mirror Realms.
Yeah, because remember, guys, the when we cast mirror image that one time, we were actually sent to a glacier when it was sunny. So maybe the mirror realm, maybe if you have knowledge or like can access the mirror realm, you can find the entrance.
So hang on. Explain that?
So we cast mirror image and up in Icewind Dale, and the magic is just really funky, and it just does random different things. And one time it summoned a portal, and we went through it, and we went to a glacier. We assumed it was the Wrecked Glacier, but it was also sunny when it wasn't sunny. So maybe that was another timeline? Maybe that was the mirror realm. There's fuckery up in Icewind
Yeah,
Dale.
there's fuckery up in Icewind Dale, that's for sure.
That's from Hamlet, right?
Quoth Hamlet, there be fuckery.
Someone's fucked in the state of Denmark.
So then I think that's our best bet is the mirror realm and then Icewind Dale.
Yeah, I can look into those two topics. It's helpful for me to also state that the Candlekeep is something I've had access to in the past being, of course, the future. So the new ideas like Atropos and the Mirror Realm are good things for me to research. I don't know if you guys have a third that you want me to look up. Given that these are new
Yes.
topics, I can look up, or I can
What
focus
about
on these two and do even better.
what about the phrase AO's mistake? Do you think there's anything in that from the notebook that might refer to something specific?
I can we can make AO the third.
I think that'd be a really good idea.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
that's a great idea.
I never thought to
If you
look
haven't
into
find
the Over
anything
God.
about, yeah, perfect.
Oh, okay. Those three then.
Yes.
Velen Harpel slides out on her heelys towards the library. I don't know if you guys want to do anything to pass the time as she does her research.
Yes. I would like to turn into a dormouse and
Sounds
see if
good.
it is possible to sneak into Candlekeep.
Ooh.
So you all would be back outside the walls. You're basically outside the guest area. What do they call that?
The foyer.
No, it's got a name.
Lobby.
It's like the
Coat room.
something plaza or something. I don't know. Candlekeep.com.
Do you guys think
Um,
it might be wise to ask maybe like a deity about this stuff?
yeah, that you can do that, right?
I mean, we'd have to pay gold for it, but we might be able to like just talk to like a
What can a deity
person.
buy with gold? That's my question.
What's up?
What can a deity buy with gold? That's my question. What do they need it for?
It's like a donation to the church kind of stuff. Like I'm pretty sure it just goes back into the community.
So trickle down prayer.
It shows commit. Notable locations. Why doesn't it? Court of Air, that's what it's called. The Court of Air outside the library. That's that entrance area with the bathhouse and the blacksmith. You guys are outside that. So you'd have to pay books and things to get back in, which Velen Harpel does. You're turning into a dormouse to sneak in, Michael?
Yeah, we can give it a shot. Gonna go somewhere sneaky, hide a little bit, turn to a dormouse, see what happens.
Let me just look through all of the magical wards of Candlekeep real fast.
I expect it won't work, but gotta give it a shot.
Notes. Candlekeep. Magical wards. Here, Michael, make a stealth check. As a
Okay,
mouse.
I don't know if mouse has good deck stats.
We'll assume it does.
I'm looking up a mouse.
You start dashing through the
Yeah, my dex is +1, so I got a 10.
you start dashing toward the door as it's slightly open. Number of
Yep.
purple robed figures standing in front.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's
I hope
gonna
the ward isn't a cat.
one of them's get out a broom upon seeing you and start batting you away from the door.
All right, I let myself be bat away. I scurry off, turn back
You
into
hear
a
them say
giant.
like, last thing we need is more pests in Candlekeep.
All right.
And then two of them
I
high
walk back.
five.
What?
Two of them high five for doing a good
Oh,
job at the door.
I like how you look up the wards of Candlekeep
I
and you
did
end
look
up
up the wards of
room.
Candlekeep for that.
Cool. Anyway, I return to the group. I'm like, hey, it didn't work.
Alright. You guys are hanging out for the day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Why do you
I'm
keep
so
doing
sorry.
it?
I'm so sorry.
Why does he keep doing that?
I didn't mean
Chicken
to.
wing.
I would like
So
to spend the day finishing scrimshawing a gem encrusted bowl.
okay. Do you have gems?
Well, I made the bowl.
Okay, that's
Um,
definitely a good first step.
do we have gems in the party fund that you guys would like me to put in this? Because if I do that, then we have this bowl. Well, I guess I can wait. At any point, once I'm done with this bowl, if I put in gems encrusted, then I can use it to cast Hero's Feast with a little warning. So if we're ever in need of that, I know we don't really have the mansion anymore.
Yeah, Michael, why don't you make a quick dexterity check, I guess, with proficiency? Your scrimshawing check.
How many gems do you need?
Um, so it's 14, proficiency is 5, so 19. I don't know.
You know you're doing a pretty good job on this scrimshawing. You write down scrimshaw bowl minus gems, 150
Yep,
gold.
nice.
So then
That's
you
a
just
really
have to
good
fill
bowl.
out. Yeah, it is actually really good. You just have to fill out the rest of the cost with gems. You can
How
make it.
much? How much does it have to cost?
Looking it up.
1,000 gold.
I don't usually have it prepared, so I gotta like think ahead of time. Oh, 1,000 gold. So I guess we need 850 gold of gems to get a feast, which is probably more expensive than
I thought it was
cooking a
500 gold,
feast.
so I'm gonna up the price of the bowl you just made to 250.
Thank you. Um,
Nice bowl. Your
nice
initials are
bowl.
carved in the bottom.
Those do. Uh,
Just to keep things moving, who wants to roll for the research checks? That's what it's gonna
not
be.
me.
Anyone want to roll for
Exactly.
the research checks today? There's gonna be 4 of them.
I'll do it.
Nice.
Do you want them all at once or one at a time?
You can do them all at once. It's gonna.
Fuck.
Ooh.
One of them's real good.
I do have good news. You do. So I'm measuring the amount of information you get based on the number of successes you get. But the good news is you do get an automatic success for spending another day there. So it's at least one, at least a little more information.
have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is AO spelled just AO?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And actually, because you did specify that, let me see. Does Control F work on Roll20? No, it wants to do some tool thing. Okay, perfect. I'm going to edit the Atropos notes to add more. There's a lot of. I hope you guys like paragraphs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Paragraph style, normal. I don't know why it changes the text color when I do that. Save changes. So the day's going to pass. I'm gonna mark it like 8 p.m. I don't know. 8 p.m. Velen kicks in the door and with scrolls in her hand. She says, "I copied these. Don't worry, I'm not stealing from Candlekeep. That'd be super hard to do, actually." Uh, she has a lot more notes on Atropos and Mirror Realms. Normal. Normal paragraph style. Roll20, please. Sorry, everybody. I'm fighting against paragraph style. Edit. Show to players. Show to my Mirror Realm notes. A lot more notes that you guys can read at your leisure. Broad strokes. It's me, Valen Harpel. Okay, so
I like the idea that all of her notes start with that at the top.
what?
It's me, Velen Harpel.
Did I say that? I didn't
Yeah.
even notice. Hey, it's oh, okay. There it is. It's me, Valen Harpel. It just gets me into the voice, you know.
Yeah.
The very distinct voice from my normal talking voice. Broad strokes. The leading theory on the creation of the elder evil, Atropos, is that he's the last god that Ao created. And is like the opposite of gods. And is dead, but alive. Alive and undead. What we're looking at is a giant head, probably. I think I'm doing a bad job of storytelling right now.
No.
No?
Don't be
Planet is like
silly.
a giant head, and then what? All the undead on it are like lice.
Are you telling us that Atropos is literally a god and it's just a big head in space?
No,
an
I'm think of it as like the dead body of a god, but um instead of dying like gods are supposed to, you know when gods die.
Yes.
It became
We've been there.
something more powerful.
Okay, cool. So
Here's
like
a
it's
here's a
not
note that says Ao tried to kill it and it didn't work.
okay.
guys,
Don't love that.
I'm so sorry. I'm reading it and I found a really important sentence from the Lich Assyriac.
A
Acerak. It says, stolen notes from the Lich Acerak indicate that the body of Atropos walks the surface of its head, a focus of its power and an apparent aspect of this ungod, in these notes, he theorizes if one controls the body, they control Atropus, and its destruction would mean Atropus's end. So we need to kill Atropus's body?
Right.
Which is wandering on the head
Which
of
is
Atropus.
walking the surface of his own head.
Oh my god, we can do this.
We can walk the surface of our own
I've
head.
told you all
No.
not to go there.
No. We don't have to go there. We use the telescope right here to locate Atropus's body. Once we locate Atropus's body, we use the gate lens to pull Atropus's body away from his head and kill him here. We don't go there. We pull that some bitch here. We can set up every defense we need to and have it on our home turf.
Oh, that's not bad actually. Good
Yeah, that's
job,
not bad
Jeff.
at all.
I
Yeah.
can think of things sometimes.
Jeff,
Yeah.
I just want to, again, approaching this cautiously, you would be bringing the focus of Atropus's power to the surface of Toriel.
Isn't the focus of Atropus's power,
That's what
or
you
is it
just described it as.
right,
Also,
right,
from my notes that I wrote down.
right? No. But isn't he gonna get here anyways?
Well, right. But I'm trying to think of a good analogy. Even though the ones I bring up tend to fall apart upon inspection. I think inviting that to our world would create an immediate influence in that area, and you would have to be prepared beyond anything possibly imaginable to face this thing. Assuming you can even defeat it. Or control it. I don't know which one you're going for.
Defeat.
Okay. Is that something you think you're prepared for right now? I'm not saying like this minute, but in the current state your group is in.
Maybe not.
I'm not sure. Yeah, the last
Okay.
paragraph is pretty rough.
Yeah, I did get a little artsy as I wrote that.
So it says Atropus is aware, knowing, and plotting.
And it wants to die.
Well, that's theories, I'll remind you.
So
You
there
know,
must
notes
be
from liches. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
there must be something controlling him, right? If Atropus
Stop.
moved
Why?
if Atropus moved off of its original path to here, wouldn't someone have to
Moved
be controlling him?
himself. Why can't he move himself?
Well, he
I
could,
thought
but why here? Why?
Because he's attracted to death and despair. And also spells like Apocalypse from the Sky, which perhaps someone Baelish has been casting.
no. I was going to say there's definitely no way he can do that. But at the same time, you've told me he has a little bit of magic proficiency beyond what I expected. Astrid.
Yeah. Yeah, he sure does, doesn't he?
Are you talking about Baelish?
Yep.
But there's a difference between talking and hearing through a familiar and causing apocalypse.
Those are slightly different things.
Yeah.
Okay, so important. When one travels into the plane of mirrors, if you guys have seen the Mirror Realm notes, a mirror version of oneself will also spawn. The mirror version is of a completely opposite manner, saintly if one is selfish, disheveled and wild if one is of a noble upbringing, and even left-handed if the original is right-handed. The mirror version will be drawn to the original if they are not present already, seeking to kill the original version in order to leave the plane of mirrors. Is Kit here? Can we talk about Kit?
Kill your
Is
double. Kill
Kid
your
is with
double.
you
Kill your
guys.
double. Kill your double.
Just saying.
Okay.
Presented without comment.
I'm having an idea here, and everyone bear with me. Let's suck Atropus's body into the mirror realm.
Yes, and make two of him.
One is
But
an exact opposite.
Oh,
a good Atropus trying to kill the other Atropus.
And then we just, to quote fan favorite movie Godzilla, let them fight.
So just bringing up an earlier point, Jeff, you said you walked into the you guys entered a portal into the mirror realm.
I didn't, but that's what Kerrigan and Silas did.
Silas,
Yes.
did a mirror duplicate of yourself appear?
None that I've had.
And then the notes I found,
Well,
you
the
said
mirror
that
duplicate of Silas wouldn't be out adventuring. He'd be at home with his kids.
Wow.
that's I won't comment on that. Anyways,
Thank
it's
you.
the notes I found also said that mirror realms that have been discovered and explored, the few that there are more or less hallways with mirrors on them. You said that the one that you entered had the glacier
Yeah, maybe
and
it
the
was just a
sun.
portal.
I think
So
my conclusion then would be you're looking at something mirror realm adjacent, or some more or less adjacent to the material plane in the direction of the mirror realm. Not literally, but
Right. So it was a mirror realm, not of. It was a mirror realm of Icewind Dale. Instead of being dark and gloomy, it was sunny.
well, what I'm trying to say, I don't think it follows exactly the rules I've described
Mm.
it's just similar.
for some reason.
I mean, it sounds like if the Feywild is a reflection of the material plane and so is Shadowfell and so is the mirror realm, then there could be plenty more.
Well, you'd think we'd have found them, though.
I guess there could be one more.
The mirror realm is secretive because it's small. It's a transitive plane.
Yeah.
The fact that you're seeing
And where
well,
does it transitive to?
what?
And
What
where
did you
does
say,
it
Michael?
transitive? Where can you use it to get to? If it's transitive, it's going somewhere.
Well, right. Uh, I don't know, mirror to mirror. I haven't seen in person other mirror realms.
I don't know.
I'm just saying the one that you're looking at in Icewind Dale is strange.
Well, we know that.
Perhaps because the surface of these mirrors is a healed up. I don't. She doesn't have any. She points to Jeff.
What's up?
Hold. This is. I'm cueing you to hold up the hand mirror.
Oh, I pull out the hand mirror.
Chardolin.
Yeah,
Just a
it's up.
theory. Have any of you actually gone through these or what?
No, it's too small.
Cool.
Or is it?
I set it on the ground, and I. All right, guys.
And I turn back into a mouse.
It's like a foot diameter. maybe less. I forget how I described it earlier. We'll say a foot diameter.
Your
Oh,
mouse is
that's
smaller than that.
huge.
A foot? That is actually pretty big for a hand mirror.
For hand mirror,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who cares? It's a foot wide.
Can I poke my head in?
I think you said what you said. You set it on the ground. Bozu's turning into a dormouse.
All right, Bozu, you jumping in?
I mouse salute. But
Nice.
I signal for like rope.
Be prepared to kill your other self, I guess, or not, because
I'm a mouse.
good luck, mouse.
Should we tie like a little string around his little foot?
I give a thumbs up with my little mouse hands.
I tie a small string around his foot.
I signal with 2 fingers, like I tug the thing twice. The signal that's when you should pull me back.
I wonder how Bodak's doing at Bee's house. Anyways, good luck.
Cut to.
Smash cut. B has the Bodak in an apron.
Yep. Just for
baking
mine
cookies.
at Ash's mom's house.
Exactly. Sure, that's what's happening. The
Okay.
kobolds cower in the corner from just because they're afraid of it, even though it's in an apron. Bozu, you're a mouse with a string tied on you.
Yes. I plug my nose with my little mouse hands and I cannonball in.
The little mouse bounces off the mirror and rolls 3 inches.
Okay, I go and stand on the mirror.
You're standing on the mirror on the ground.
And I try to will myself through it.
Nice.
It doesn't do anything.
So I'll ask my it's me, Valen Hapel. I'll ask my question again. Have any of you gone through these?
Nope.
Nope.
That
Okay.
seemed like a bad idea.
Bozu, you're still standing on the mirror.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Velen to finish the sentence.
What was I saying? I
You
asked
said,
if any of you had been through them.
Yeah, it seemed like you were going somewhere with that.
No.
Oh.
I mean, everything points to there being a mirror realm. Apparently, the Night Walker is summoned from it. I'm reviewing my notes.
I'm gonna bite my little mouse leg with my mouse teeth and bleed on the mirror.
Ew. You do that.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Alright, well, I tried.
I'm gonna try
Look around
knocking
other
on the
idea?
mirror. Like it's a door.
You knock on the mirror, and nothing happens. It's me, Valen Harpel. I did try identify on the mirror. There's no spell on it or anything. It's not like a.
I pick it up, and I'm gonna cast mirror image.
Okay. Multiple Jeffs stand in the same spot, all holding the Chartlein mirror. Ooh.
I'm going to set it back down and try and step through now.
I'm gonna add something. Jeff, the mirror images next to you are not the same as you. They move as you do, but they're in like brilliantly shining armor.
Am I bad, Jeff?
Are we the baddies?
Okay, so they
Hey,
look.
that's weird. It's me, Velma. What the heck?
Yeah. There are 3 of me. Do they each look different?
No, the 3 images of you look the same.
Okay.
Just very shiny armor. He's got like a red cape. much more serious looking. But he moves and acts and speaks as you do.
Huh. I'm gonna. Shit, was there. Does it seem like there's any other magical effect going on? Because the last times we always cast this, some weird shit happened.
You can make a perception check.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
You don't notice any other fuckery as it is.
Hey guys, a cooler version of me is here, and I'm feeling inadequate.
Oh, good. You should.
The fuck?
It's very odd.
Oh, I should mention also human
Oh, that makes sense.
Weird.
instead of half elf, which you are, Jeff.
Right.
Yeah, which makes sense.
The fuck? Hey, Silas, you have this spell, right?
Which spell?
Mirror image.
Yeah.
Cast it.
Okay. I'll cast. No,
Wait,
I
wait,
actually don't have it prepared. I don't have it prepared. I stopped preparing it because bad things kept happening, and I got a different spell to keep me alive.
Gotcha. Shit.
So we've been under the impression that Chartland mirrors in general are portals, but maybe we're wrong about that.
I don't detect magic might prove it to be identify won't reveal if it's a portal.
Well, I can do detect magic with my special magic eyes.
Okay.
You can also sense nearby portals, right, Trek?
That's true. I will go ahead and detect portal to detect the closest planar portal within 1 mile.
We've kind of changed the description a little bit of how that works, but
That's true.
I mean, you detect the hand mirror as a portal.
Yeah, hand mirror detects as a portal.
I think I think the Chartland lens is back in the bag, but that would detect as that also. But there's also those are the only two things.
Not the giant mirror.
Oh, is that still in the room?
It's in the bag, though.
Sure. Yeah. That those all detect as portals.
Hmm.
So
I
do we just.
wanna. What if we? Can I flip the hand mirror over and then try the back, like poking it? Anything happens?
It's like a solid surface,
Okay.
not Chartland. It's encased in something, as hand mirrors would be.
Do you think it would require attunement?
Again, it's not a magic item.
Right, right.
Where did you guys find this? I have yet to. I never came across this.
It's a really good question.
The hand mirror?
Yeah, the hand mirror. The
Uh,
bigger
y-
mirror, I take it you found at Keith's.
I think.
That dead guy. The
Yeah,
lens,
from the astrologer's tower.
that makes sense.
God, I cannot. Oh shoot! Why don't I remember where that hand mirror came from? Um, was it? It wasn't from the hags. Uh,
The hags in the Tower of Conjuration in Damarth's tower.
yeah. Was it from there?
I'm asking you. It's me, Velen Harpel.
I'm not sure. People keep getting loot, and then I keep putting it in the bag.
See, look through the note.
I've got a chart of where every single thing in my inventory comes from. Kit
It's
is
from
not here,
Kit.
but yeah, Kit is the one who
It's
picked
from
it up.
Kit sleepwalking. We found him holding a hand mirror with a scroll attached.
That's right.
This
Right.
scroll is a spell of demiplane. It was the first Chartlan object we saw in Ethrin besides the obelisk.
Thank you, Trek, for taking such detailed notes.
Genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's the scroll that it came with?
I never had that.
Play with Silas?
Of the scrolls that I have on my sheet are a spell scroll for any conjuration spell. Let me look. Treasure. I have the scroll of Teresk summoning, the
Ooh,
scroll of the comet.
The
did I just...
conjuration spell is from the room we found Kit in.
Yeah, I realized I was changing the thing you were looking at. I see it right there. It says Velen in your treasure box. Text box. The text box label treasure at the bottom of the bio page. Anyways, you have it, Silas.
Okay.
You have a spell
I'll
scroll.
pull
It
it out.
says Demi Space Plane Spell Scroll.
Yes, demiplane spell scroll.
Nice. All right. Well, who's ready to go to the plane of mirrors?
Me.
I don't know if
Me.
this will work, but I'm not going if it does.
Ideally, I can take the other me and just make him be the parent.
What?
God.
What?
Wow, that's real fucked up. That's where your priority is
I-
on that one.
What's wrong
He would
with
have-
Well,
you?
I could also send him to get my divorce.
My understanding is he would have to kill you and enter our plane.
You could try.
So, hey, you're ready. Everyone's ready to fight themselves.
Oh, you know it.
Sounds like a
Mhm.
worthy.
If I die, take this ring and put it on the other me's finger. Just fun little idea. Fun little thing
Sure.
that you could do.
Yeah, sure.
Follow up. Are we done with anything? It's. I think I've discovered everything I can on Atropos and the Mirror Realm, actually. So if we're done with Candlekeep, I don't know if we should be doing this here in the observatory with the ghosts that aren't here anymore.
Yeah, let's leave.
Yeah, maybe we should head back
And then
home.
also, yeah, is there any? I'm trying to be as careful as possible because you all could just jump into a mirror, perhaps, and then I would never see you again.
That's what the rope is for.
Okay. So is there any information you all are leaving out about any mirrors or a mirror realm that
We
might
told you
be?
about the mirror on top of Calvin's cairn.
Yes, the one that the Nightwalker comes out of.
Yeah.
Look out for a Nightwalker also, because it's apparently
Keith
going to
had a
be there.
mirror. Keith had a mirror too.
Yes, the one you have.
Yep. Well, there was a big mirror, right?
Yeah, we got that one.
Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, there was a scrying mirror / moondial in Lonelywood.
Lonelywood. Yes.
I think that was just a regular
Oh,
mirror.
no, I've never been there.
One less lonely wood. And yeah, Kit specifically fell through Keith's Charlatan mirror. That was important. That's how he got here.
Wait, isn't Damrith trapped in the mirror realm?
Maybe.
Let me check my notes of what you all told me.
Well, that's what you thought, because I was theorizing that like there was a parallel universe, Abertoral, where Damrith became a monk and became Kit, while in our universe he became High Sorcerer 2,000 years ago. But then you were like, I don't think it's an Abertoral thing. That's not real. But Arcane Brotherhood warned us to watch out for the Mirror World, so maybe it's that.
Kit
Right,
is
but
the reflection of a lich.
Yeah, Gamreth is trapped in that mirror.
yeah, so if we go and Kit dies, Kit's dead and Damrith is the only one who. Wait, no, because
I would
Damrith.
highly recommend Kit not die in there because I think that's gonna, you know, she makes a dying sound.
All right, so none of us die. Got it.
We got our revivify handy, right?
Listen, I'm just saying I don't know if reflections have souls, and I'm saying that with Kit out of earshot. So just be careful if you do go in there.
All right.
All right.
One other important thing that I need you guys all to know. I have a new spell called Animal Shapes, where instead of just turning me into an animal if we want, I can turn everybody into an animal. So
I'll turn
just to
myself
let
into
you
animals.
guys know what?
I can turn myself into animals.
Yeah, you can polymorph. I'm just saying, well, one spell for 8 people is turn into a larger, smaller beast with a challenge rating of 4 or lower. Yeah, it's something. For all of our friends who cannot polymorph.
I've got a question actually. If this mirror realm version of me is the complete opposite, does that mean they're a nerd? Like,
Maybe it means
are
I'll
they?
like them.
You're a
You said
robot, Silas.
Oh,
Beep boop.
Am I still a robot?
Yes.
Yeah, stop downloading
Yeah.
Destiny updates.
Anyways,
let me just quickly add what you told me yesterday. Damrith is a lich and is working to bring Atropus. Damrith is trapped in a Charlatan mirror. When he was trapped, Kit fell out of the mirror. Atropus is summoned by the Charlatan mirror.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just reciting information. Trying to make sure we have everything pinned down before we send you into an completely unknown space.
Drac, you want to just leave your notes with Velen?
No, I've been copying everything down that she said.
Okay, great. Then I'm feeling in good shape. I mean, I told you about Oyam and Artak, right?
Sure.
Cool. Then
I don't
that's
know if
all
that
for
question was posed to me.
that was to Velen in answer
Yes,
to your question.
I know about Oyam and Artak.
Well, I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, where should we do this then?
Somewhere safe.
do we have any rocks that are in the, like kind of the middle of nowhere, so they'll have a hard time getting anywhere?
I think that's a great idea. Let me check my rock collection.
Define middle of nowhere.
I've got the base camp of Kelvin's Cairn, and that's basically it. And the very top of Kelvin's Cairn, which is much more inconvenient. And probably more dangerous.
You guys want to fight on the top of a mountain?
Be kind of fun and dramatic.
Yeah.
All right.
You
It is
ever-
also where the pair, whatever's are weakest. So, make that what
Yeah,
you
I was
will.
just about to ask, did you ever figure out why She
I
looks at
think
her book.
because it's pretty tall.
Why Keith summoned Nightwalker on Kelvin's cairn.
I don't
No.
think we found that out.
We believe that we did not.
No, we didn't. But he also used the wand of Orcus to like pull it out too.
Huh. I just feel like I'm sending you all off to never be seen again. I want to take as many precautions as possible.
Well, you still got Ron or Roy, so you can hit him up if
Oh,
things
you
go
guys met
south.
Roy?
No, we wish.
Oh.
But yeah, like if things go bad with us, just hit up Roy. I don't know if Kid's here right now.
Yeah, Kit's here. He's just a little out of earshot.
Okay. Yeah, hit up Roy, hit up B, put together a B team, you know?
Very funny.
All the kobolds. Astrid's grandma.
I actually have a sister who I'm sure would love to one up me.
Bozu's friend Haral.
Yeah, you can talk to my brother.
We give Velen all the contact information for our next of adventure.
B. Urgent mission from Velen Harpal. B team assemble.
B slams her chest and just dons her armor.
Yeah.
All right. So what am I doing? What are we doing?
So we're thinking we head to the mountaintop and then go ahead and portal up the mirror and enter it.
Yeah.
Was the mirror, was the chart of Keith's mirror, was it broken when the Nightwalker came out of it?
No.
Okay.
He said he fixed it, or he was supposed to fix it.
Well, no time like the present. Ready to teleport?
Let's go.
Sure.
Do
Guess,
it.
Bozu, you have that helmet.
Yep.
Bozu is a
Let's take the
chaotic
helmet.
neutral dwarf in a 3-piece suit. There.
Want me to roll D100?
I think if you have the rocks from the base camp, you don't need to.
Perfect. I have
It's
them.
just 1 through
I've
100
also got
is
top of the trail. Do you guys want to go to top of the trail instead?
teleport.
Also, before we leave, I'm taking a couple rocks from Candlekeep from the Plaza of Air. There's some here, right?
Uh, so let me ask you this: from the Court of Air or from the observatory?
From the Court of Air. I don't like that observatory much.
Okay, yeah. Write down Court of Air, Candlekeep rocks.
Yep, it's on my rock list. All right, tippy top of the mountain, or not the tippy top, but the top of the trail.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Top of the trail. Bundle yourselves up. I know it's nice and warm here, but
Yeah, I'm sweating like a stuck pig.
Bozu activates his teleportation helm.
It's a teleport noise.
I have so many maps for this campaign. My God.
Is anybody else truly concerned to fight themselves?
Alternate me is probably really nice.
Alternate
know
me
that-
is probably evil as shit.
Would they use like
That was pretty
opposite
bad.
weapons too?
Alternate me is definitely weak and maybe not even a wizard, so I'm just going to crush him in a black hole.
Right. If alternate me is a wizard, and alternate you is a fighter.
Listen, I'm just putting it out there. I think the best way for us to fight ourselves is for us to fight each other's other selves.
Yes.
Very true.
Ooh,
Fair
good
enough.
plan.
True.
I'm going after Silas.
Oh man, I was gonna call
Weird.
weak as hell Silas.
It,
Alright, well, I'll take the version of track that's a dog.
I forgot Valen
Perfect.
was with you guys. There we go. I'm here too.
Inspiration.
I would if there weren't 30 minutes left. You know what? Inspiration. There you go.
I'll use it.
That's good for the next 30 minutes. You all are standing on top of Kelvin's, or at the top of the trail of Kelvin's cairn. There's a bit more ways up to go, I guess. Very
Yep.
rocky, very mountainous. This cairn. I just want to, it's me, Velen Hypel. I just want to say, if you guys do go into this, again, I am not, there's no chance I'm going with you. It's just, it's not, I'm not afraid. I'll be here.
Belen, you wanna like hide or something before this happens, just in case things go south?
Why would I hide?
I don't know. I guess we're going to the dimension. We're not bringing stuff here.
Right.
In
Oh,
theory.
and the Night Walker, right.
Yeah, that's mostly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, do you think it's just waiting there on the other side of Kelvin's cairn? On the other Kelvin's cairn?
We'll be
Sure.
ready.
Maybe it's a
Wouldn't surprise
valley.
me.
It's a different day than it was then, so he's probably somewhere else. For all we know, he could be going shopping.
Before you cast Demiplane, just let me know. I wanna real quick do a Shield of Faith. So when we get over there, I can have a spell on me.
Do you all have 10 minutes?
Oh, sure, we can wait 10 minutes.
Yeah, I
Yep.
suppose.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, if we're
I-
waiting 10 minutes, I've been. Oh, never mind. I don't have that prepared.
Yeah, I don't want to startle any of you. Velen goes on a 10-minute tactical analysis of how to take down each and every one of you,
I am listening very intently.
which
First
will
me.
count as her, what's the ability called?
Yeah, the rousing speech or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Tower of Babel.
What's it called?
Inspiring.
Inspiring leader.
Yeah. How many temp hit points do we get?
It's not on Velen Harpel's sheet. I have to open this other thing. It tells me ulcers for the party. You all get 21 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Is effectively what her speech gives you.
You know the Velen on the other side is taking 21 hit points away from each of them and telling them they can do it
Going
without.
around stabbing her friends.
Again, these tactics will only work if they're exactly like you, which I don't know if that's going to be 100% the case. So good luck.
Thank you.
I mean, here's our question. Which of us would be strongest against the others of us? I feel like we should be tactical here. Like, imagine that they are complete opposites. Like, I'm good at a distance, so I would probably be someone who should handle like a more physical person because I can counteract basically anything they're doing by just fighting them from afar. So to me, that would be like Astrid.
We may also
Or
just want to focus our fire and just annihilate each one of our evil mirror selves in turn.
Yeah, I would say focus on the people who are damage dealing the most or healing the most, and
yeah,
then and because we don't know what their capabilities will be like that, we'll just get in, start the fight, keep each other accountable, and once we get a feel on who we need to take down first, we start picking them off.
I will say, if the Mere Me has the same spells that I do, we should kill him first.
Yeah, kill the wizard first.
Yeah,
And
if
then-
it's same
and then-
spell slots, leave Bozu for last.
Cleric second.
I wonder if they're on the opposite side, plotting exactly the same thing against you.
All right,
That
well,
would
let's
make a lot of sense. Please do not let me die, Astrid. I've always liked you.
Oh! Just for that, I cast Warding Bond on Silas.
God
Aw.
damn it. Now we're really going to have to defend Silas. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to
Alright,
give you
and-
any more like items or anything because, you know, that's might just bolster the other side. Good luck.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks.
Sending me when you get out, and she teleports away.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to cast the spell first, right?
Yep.
Oh, one other thing I can do for us, if it's really important, I can turn us all into gaseous clouds.
That might be
I can
good as
also
well.
I can teleport us away.
All right,
All
you
of
guys
us?
keep that in your back pockets.
I can teleport 5 of us
Yeah.
120 feet away.
And remember, area of effect is my thing I can actually help with. So to the extent that everyone's in a nice tight little bubble, that's great. Silas, again, the gravity thing we've done before, I think that's a
Yes.
great. I think we should definitely put that into action. I don't know if there is.
completely agree.
I imagine alternate Silas and Bozu are not as good at teamwork if they're opposite.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, guys. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Blue's good, dude. We can too.
You
I
all
hand,
say that and stare at each other.
I hand Silas the mirror and get the scroll of Demiplane to Silas. And Silas, you're probably the one who needs to cast this.
Which
I'm going
mirror?
to cast.
The hand mirror.
Okay.
I am going to cast the spell from
Yeah,
the scroll.
I don't think you have to make any rolls. Because you have 8th level spell slots, right? That's how spell scrolls work.
Yeah, do I use my spell slot?
No. Because
Okay,
it's already a part of the spell scroll.
perfect. Yep.
I just want to make sure because I think I've given you guys a lot of scrolls. I don't know if you've ever actually cast a spell out of a scroll before this. Spell scroll. Been a while. Yeah. Yeah, you just cast it. The hand mirror in your other hand, Silas, starts shimmering with, well, instead of a glossy black reflection it's casting out, it's bright and it's bright and sunny. As you hold it in your hand, you see the dale in front of you, fully lit.
Can we step through now?
It's a foot wide.
Can we try to skidoo?
How would you like to blue skidoo?
Just believe that if I kind of jump, I'll shrink into it
Okay.
and then do it.
Bozu leaps into the air and then lands on top of Kelvin's cairn next to all of you. Not having gone through the mirror, I should make that clear.
Derek, can I summon my Jekko through the mirror?
You absolutely can, Jeff. Would you like to do that?
I'm swapping.
Does the Jekko have any differences?
I don't know.
I think as you summon your Jekko on the other side, it's actually that same, fully armored serious-looking Jeff.
But is it the Jekko or the
It's a
Jack?
Jekko on the other side. You can feel your control of it.
I swap places with it.
All right. You jump to the other side. Jeff, you're standing on top of a brightly lit mountain. The sun is high overhead. Oh, what?
I immediately pull my blade out. My green flame blade. I cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, you do that.
I look around.
The Jeff that appears next to all of you is that normal Jeff. Jekko, I should say. Sorry. Jekko, normal next to all of you.
I cancel my Jekko.
The Jekko disappears. Jeff is on the other side of the mirror.
Misty step into the mirror?
Trek is on the other side of the mirror.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Can I, like,
Silas,
touch it?
Yeah.
you said you can teleport us into the mirror, right? Or teleport a lot of us all at once?
It would be a 6th level spell slot, but yes, I could.
Well, I mean, I sure can't teleport.
Okay.
I just,
how
like,
many other
poke the mirror.
people need in?
Hold up. If I just poke the mirror, does something happen?
I mean, your hand can pass through it. You push your hand in.
Wiggle my fingers, pull it back out. Okay, so you just got... Man, I wish I hadn't used all my wild shapes today.
Can't you guys turn everyone into animals?
I can. It's a pretty high-level spell.
Oh.
But, especially to turn everyone into tiny animals. You know? Unless there's a really good, really good, level 4 animal that's small, that's like less than a foot, that you'd all want to be. Monster list. Type. Beast. Size. Small.
Kit and Kerrigan are with you also, I'll point out. I think Kit just teleports, appearing suddenly in your shadow, Jeff.
God, that's so uncomfortable.
I mean, can I just use the helmet to teleport to the other side?
If you'd like to use heliport, if you'd like to use the teleport spell to teleport a few feet, that's fine. Assuming it works.
Can we see like a portal or the mirror from where we are on the other side?
Oh, hey, that's a good point. There's just a floating disc of darkness on your side, you two.
Crazy.
I mean, you can see through it. There's where the other side was like a clear entrance into this. This side is like there's a floating glass of dark tinted Icewind Dale on the other side. It's more like you're looking through a pane of something than from the other side.
I would just say burn that spell, turn everyone into cats, and squeeze in.
I'm going to add a few more things, actually, that change when you get over here. Jeff, your sword that you pulled out?
Yeah.
Is made of light.
Fuck. Shit.
I think that's actually the only thing that changes.
What about my axe?
Your axe is made of light.
God damn it.
All right.
They glow like the sword in Mishan's place. Mishan's Sunblade.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. They might not do necrotic anymore. They might do radiant.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Michael?
Oh, I don't want to burn the animal spell because it's higher. Can I just... You guys mind if I turn us all into gas and we just kind of gas on into the thing?
You think that would work?
I'm down.
That feels safer than the mirror by a little bit, or than teleporting.
You can make a Arcana check real fast, Michael.
Okay, Arcana check. 11.
Even even with 11 in the very back of your brain, something tells you that teleport would not work in this instance.
Perfect. Then I'm gonna just cast Windwalk, if you're all willing. And we assume a gaseous form. You have a flying speed of 300 feet and resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. The only thing you can do is dash or revert to normal form. Reverting takes a minute, during which you're incapacitated and can't move. So that's the but you know,
Yeah,
ideally Jeff hasn't died yet.
you're all cloud formy.
And we
All right.
go.
Woo!
You whisk yourselves through the small mirror. Aster, I think your armor, you can tell, even though your gaseous form has become different from the dark and icy plate it was. It is now just brilliant light.
Probably also my mace too.
And
Yeah.
guys,
Sweet.
don't feel bad reverting immediately, because for the next 8 hours you can turn back into wind.
Oh my god.
It just takes a minute.
Awesome. Thanks.
Kerrigan probably needs that as well, and whisks through the hand mirror.
Yep. I get 11 people, so I'm just doing it to everybody.
Which I will point out is left behind as you pass through.
What is?
The hand mirror.
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
There's a dark disc on the ground. You can see reflects back to Kelvin's cairn. But
yeah,
that's going to stay there. Otherwise, you're all on the side. It appears any charlatan that you have has changed from dark and reflective to very bright. You're in a sunlit dale atop Kelvin's cairn.
Wow. We're here.
So we did teleport in that other time to Sunnydale.
It seems like it.
I can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
Sunbreezedale.
What are you looking for, Jeff?
I'm looking for any sign of life. Anybody who's coming up, or anything like that.
Yeah, and even then you have really good visibility out to the rest of the dale.
18.
18. You can see like little smoke trails off from the towns indicating life goes on there.
Okay, so that but
The
there's
ones
no
you
one
expect nearby. There's a dwarven valley you can see to the south, west. Next to you, there's no one. You're the only people up here.
Can I
Crazy.
see if it looks any different than our Kelvin's cairn? Like any noticeable differences around us?
Yeah, you can also make a perception check. 15.
Mm-hmm.
You see Tourmaline and Lonelywood down in the distance, or at least Lonelywood's forest, indicating Lonelywood behind the trees. You don't see a foothill fortress when you look for it here, like you could see from your normal Kelvin's cairn. I should say original Kelvin's cairn.
Is anybody getting the uneasy feeling that we're actually the bad guys?
Kit is jumping and pointing like a bloodhound as he indicates the north and says, I know where I know where I think I know where Damarith is. And I want to go kill him. Really badly.
Yeah, that sure sounds like
good thing.
In Nick's
mirror
voice, he says all that.
stuff.
Let's go to Damarith.
Okay.
Derek, is anything else about us different?
Anything else about you different? Charlatan different. Charlatan no light.
Oh, okay.
No? Other than that, that seems to be the big thing. The sun's out.
Am I human again?
No, why would you be human? That's
Oh,
crazy.
thank God.
No, you don't look like that other Jeff that you saw.
Can I summon my Gecko now?
Yeah,
Does he look like me or look like the other Gecko?
he looks like you.
Huh.
And none of the
Weird.
rest of us feel an urge to go kill somebody, right?
Correct.
If I may, I'd like to commit the image of the other weird gecko to memory.
I mean, definitely a distinct difference.
Yeah. I worry that might come back later.
All right. Well,
Can I
we
pick
know.
up a rock here?
Yeah, you pick up a rock.
Cool.
Kit
Let's.
says, I think he's approximately 28.3 miles west by northwest. Or north by that way, he points.
Impressive.
Thanks.
Oh, wait. Is he in the jail? Revel's End?
Kit shrugs. I don't know, I just know he's that way and exactly how far.
It'd be farther, wouldn't it? Oh no.
Fortunately, yes.
If you can't see, people are measuring to Revel's End, which is 18 miles from where you are.
Not 28.
Oh, fuck.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's
He's on.
worse.
Oh, no. I think
What
he's.
does it mean? I can hardly keep myself from running that way.
I think he's with where Oriel is, that place. Right?
Sure seems to look that way.
All right, I guess we get out there.
You get out there?
We got to figure out a way.
Kit jumps up and cheers. Yeah, let's go fight a lich right now.
May as well get it over with, I guess.
Yeah? Do you think?
Do you think we should try talking to other
Somebody?
people in the world? Learn a little bit about it? Or do you think we should just avoid people? Like try to draw as little attention to ourselves as possible.
Well, remember, they don't think that the mirror realm may not have any actual inhabitants. It kind of
Well,
like
Uh,
summons them when we come in.
There's smoke coming out of houses.
Yeah.
Oh,
The sign of life.
and Kit's immediate knowledge of where his doppelganger is does concern me that we are going to encounter our own about as soon as they find us.
wait, but if we can hold back Kit, won't the other ones want to come to us too?
Would assume so.
Yes.
So then why don't we, instead of going there, why don't we wait for them to come here?
Because our
I
doppelgangers probably aren't where Damarith is.
That's better. Then we'll fight our doppelgangers and Damrith separately.
Yeah.
They'll
we
be
can begin
weaker.
one at a time.
I
And we
think
can even pick the ideal place to fight them.
I
For
think that's
example,
yeah.
an abandoned fortress. Or I mean, I don't know how bad things have gotten in this universe, but Avarice's town, Kerdinoval,
Well,
seems like it'd be an ideal place.
we could always stay
Uh,
on top of Calvin's cairn, and then just we could see them coming for a while.
oh, that's a good point too. We can
And
stay here, and I can actually every day prepare Druid Grove. Ooh, that'll be fun. I can ward the entire area so that if people show up, there's like solid fog and like grasping vines and fort trees that can come to life and like defend us. I don't know. There's a lot we can do if we set up a headquarters.
I would say we know we're the targets of 6 adventures, right?
Yeah.
Damrith shouldn't know where we are because we can't sense our reflections. Only Kit can sense his. So I'm assuming it's one way, right? So then we just wait until our reflections can't handle it and come try and kill us. We take them out, and then we go and do the death on Damrith.
How long do we
Victoria,
want to spend
Victoria, are
here,
you
though?
there?
Yes.
It's a good.
Can you look at Roll20 or Discord? I've been trying to
Oh,
secretly message you.
yes.
Victoria, you're receiving a telepathic message.
Oh
Yeah.
Receive,
no.
yes, no.
Receive yes.
You hear your own voice in your head.
Data
Uh,
messaging rates may apply.
Yeah. You hear, "Hi, Silas. It's Silas. Where, when?"
Oh, I love this. I love this motherfucker. Gonna look at everyone else. Uh, good other Silas, less cool Silas. Wants to know where and when.
What?
Here and now.
He just messaged me in my head. Love it.
May as well get it over with. Yeah.
Did we learned at some
Calvin's
point
very
that,
smart.
like, you have to kill your mirror self? Right?
Really want to.
I'll
Yeah.
remind you that the rules you have on Mirror Realms may not be exactly the case applying here. But you do know that Damrith was trapped here while Kit was outside of the mirror.
We might want to try a team up if possible. Just saying.
Pretty cool.
Don't worry, I'll tell him to come alone.
Yeah.
You just mark off a spell slot.
Yeah, I guess I'll use sending. To
Okay.
send back
Sending to...
other Silas.
Okay, that works.
Are we cool just doing this in Kelvin's Cairn?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Oh man, I hope we survive because I want to go to the Dwarven Valley and see what the Shardinland looks like here. Because, like, if it's all light, like, maybe that's why they need to keep it in dark, you know, in our world.
Ah,
'Cause all the light it's absorbing just comes straight here
I
and
send
powers
back
it somehow.
Kelvin's Cairn now. Come alone, 1v1 duel.
Oh god.
I'm
Huh.
not gonna follow through on that. Are
I
you
love
kidding me?
I love how the opposite of you would be like, yes, that's honorable.
I need you to make a deception check for me.
That's fine.
Because I check... Okay. The reply you get, if you choose to accept it,
Yeah, I'll accept it.
God, what were you saying? Give me 1 second, I have to think through something. I think what he says back is, you sound like the other Silases. Me and the group will be there shortly.
The other silences?
We are evil. We're not the real ones.
Oh no.
Yeah, interesting.
Do I hate that as a response?
I'm just
Is
really
other
curious.
Silas cooler than me?
And in a flash of light appearing next to your group, I'm just going to move you guys to. This is going to be the last thing, and then we'll wrap up. This isn't going to be what the page looks like. It'll be much cooler next time when we resume, as you are on top of a mountain. I'm just very quickly setting up, like... I want you guys to see. I want you to see.
I'd like to see as well. Thank you,
I would
Derek.
also
Like
like
to
to see.
see Derek.
Astrid.
I'm totally
Rosie.
terrified.
Same.
I'm
Jeff,
so excited.
Yeah, I'm very
Weird.
excited.
Kerrigan.
Man,
Kit.
forgot that's what Kerrigan looks like.
Shrek.
I always forget.
Oops.
Oh god, I
Silence.
forgot they have a lich on their side.
There we go. I'll group you guys up a little bit there. And appearing in this other group, let's see. I have to make sure this is set up correctly. GM notes, nameplate C. That's fine. Save. I'm going as fast as I can. Hang on.
No worries, Derek. You take your sweet time.
Perfect. Thanks. I want to make sure everything that's supposed to be visible is visible, and then everything that's not supposed to be visible is not visible. Roll 20 is freezing. It's too much.
This incredibly intricate map.
I think the first thing you see is there we go. You all hear. Over here. Move those to the token layer. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
They don't appear to be exact
Oh my gosh.
doubles.
Derek.
You do recognize Silas and Jeff, I
cool.
think.
Why does Silas look
so hot?
Silas looks like a good dad.
He does.
Is that Alt Kerrigan in the middle?
You see 5 for your group of 7. But they
And
have
who's Lady
arrived,
Loki?
and they are ready to fight.
Definitely track Astrid, Jeff, Silas, Kerrigan.
Astrid. That makes sense because Astrid's a human here.
Right. Bozu. What happened to Bozu? And
The one in the back you
obviously
recognize
Kit.
as a Goliath,
Oh.
So that's Bozu.
wearing a
So that's
bear
Bozu.
fur.
Oh,
Shaved
you know what?
bald. I'll point out, shaved bald, covered in tattoos, Michael.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
is Kerrigan leading a tribe of clansmen here?
You don't see Kerrigan, you don't see Kit.
Well, I think we know where Kit is.
I think this one's obviously tracks.
I'm really worried about. I think Jeff is an Oathbreaker paladin.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
Hang on, let me save this. There we go. I had that, I think,
Just saw it.
you made that joke like 2 weeks ago, Zach. And I was like, if only he knew.
So if Jeff is an Oathbreaker Paladin, then what's Astrid?
I think Silas is going to call out to your group very quickly. Any ground rules you want to set before this starts?
Oh my god.
Why is he cool? What?
Maybe we should like talk a little first.
Typically, I like counterspell off the table.
Yeah, hey,
A
Ozu
lot of
here.
questions.
Do you think before we get into the sitting down and killing each other, we could maybe chat? Because there's a lot I would like to know.
The other Goliath will step forward and what did you say your name is?
Oh, I guess Bozu.
He starts laughing hysterically.
What's your name, Gauthik?
Doarat. Which, Michael, you recognize to mean warrior.
Oh no.
Sweet.
What? How do you spell that?
I put it on the. Should be visible.
I
Why
ask-
why are there mirror versions of us so cool?
If there's anything quick anyone wants to do, otherwise
Yeah.
we'll wrap up here.
I want to ask Jeff if he went home and took what was his. Is that why he's dressed so fancy?
He spits on the ground at you.
So cool.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Jeff.
He just grunts.
You're
So
dumber
this
than
Jeff
I
is
am.
also dumb.
So
My
Can-
god.
can I step forward and ask other Astrid what their deal is?
Yeah, why don't you check something real fast? I think she turns to you and says, I should be asking what your deal is.
Oh yeah, the horns. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's super fair.
It is really.
You. What is she saying? I think she says like, we need to wipe this plague. Fucking cure it with the light.
Oh, that makes sense. I
want to
shouldn't be
start
as
laughing
surprised as I am.
hysterically.
That sounds really culty, dude.
It's really funny too.
Silas calls over. Yeah, it's very culty, but you know, you get used to it.
That is so cool.
We'll pick up there next week, I think.
Can I ask a question to Other Track?
Sure.
I want to ask Other Track, hey, are parents still in Tourmaline?
She calls over. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Are your parents in Tourmaline?
Yeah.
Nice. And you steal everything you can for their.
No.
Never mind.
Wait.
No.
What?
I'm really trying to end the session. We can start here
fair
next time.
All right.
Good game, everybody. I hope
Great
you are
game.
looking
Thank
forward
you,
to.
Derek.
This has
was
been
an
a lot
amazing
of.
quiz at the end.
This has been a long time coming.
Yeah.
My
Mad
crazy
respect for you
conspiracy
actually
board, I have kill your doubles in
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that was right the whole
in,
time.
like- yes, I did it. I pieced it together.
Nice job.
Oh my god.
I am feeling so vindicated for my crazy conspiracy board. Now I just need one of those other weird theories to come true, like Track being secretly evil.
Well, we're here.
I do. I will add one thing, just for fun, out of game, out of context completely. When B was bringing Track back to life, one of the things I offered to Mel was that it was going to be a different Track that came back, and it was going to be this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Just a fun thing that could have happened.
I'm so in love with this twist.
You never know where you're pulling souls out of when you cast a first level or third level spell and try and bring someone back. Haha, good times.
I can't wait to kill the cooler version of myself.
Best of luck to you. Aren't you glad Bellin didn't come now?
I'm
I'm-
extremely
Yes.
glad.
Yeah.
I'm full on terrified to fight evil Jeff.
It'll be fine. It'll
That's
be
good.
fun.
That's good. All right,
What
game's
could go
over.
wrong?
All right, thanks, Eric.
Thank you, Derek.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Thanks, Derek.
Looking
Very
forward
good
to
one.
next week.
So excited for
big
next week.
same.
Holy shit.